The primordial beasts were once spirits of the celestial order, but darkness crept upon them, corrupting them into the great perils. The soul vessels turned their hearts into prisons, binding the perils to seize their power. Yet the slightest falter will invite ruin, consuming the vessel from within. Hanabi and Aemon, the twin blades of the soul vessels. Aemon, solitary as a passing shadow, subduing the avatar of deceit, his shards hidden from sight. Hanabi, decisive and swift, overpowering the avatar of rage, its menace brought to heel. Both trained under the same master, wandering the lands, safeguarding the mortal realm. Sicilion, in pursuit of the soul of his departed wife, Carmela, subjugated the avatar of gluttony and strode across the desolate wilds with its borrowed might. But what devoured him first? Gluttony's insatiable appetite, or the vengeance smoldering in his heart? None can say. His robes fading from white to black, crown to hem. A descent into corruption made visible in thread. Ribbons, crossed collars, and fine accents echo incantation sigils, while metal trims carved with gluttony's motifs lend a solemn, oppressive weight. Behind him hovers a wheel of spectral fire, its shape like gluttony's ever-waiting maw. Atop his staff, violet flames flicker, like evil spirits burning for eternity. In combat, the violent flames pour from his form, as Sicilion summons gluttony's maw from the earth below to devour his enemies. When Clint fell to the avatar of ruin, his fate shifted. The beast slowly devoured his will, leaving only a shred of resolve, stifling to endure. His robes are mist-dyed in shades of crimson and violet, their forms steeped in corruption. Long folds torn and uneven, the hem curled and frayed. A metal crown rests upon his brow, its warped, jagged points twisting upward. Burning souls drift around him, and the edges of his robe swirl like ink in water. A crescent wheel hangs behind his head, shedding a crimson glow. Clint wields a crossbow gun. When fired, the muzzle parts open, like the split jaws of a serpent, and spectral fire flickers within. Black-violet flames spiral forth in a helix, as though a phantom dragon is lunging from the void. Benedetta, driven by unbridled ambition and a hunger to rise above the ordinary, forged a pact with the Avatar of Pride. She gained its strength and eyes, while it gained a vantage into the mortal realm. The two formed a perilous and ever-shifting symbiosis. Her battle garb fuses plated skirt with ruthless angular lines, its black and ember red hues rimmed with gilded patterns. Golden wing-shaped pauldrons crown her shoulders, their form echoing the Avatar of Pride's own wing. Splits apart, unfurling into vast blazing wings, as the pressure from her sword cleaves through the air. Symbiosis grants power, yet binds as well. Some are consumed by it, others give themselves to it. Once the vessel is open, freedom is a fate forever out of reach. The primordial beasts were once spirits of the celestial order, But darkness crept upon them, corrupting them into the great perils. The soul vessels turned their hearts into prisons, binding the perils to seize their power. Yet the slightest falter will invite ruin, consuming the vessel from within. Hanabi and Amon, the twin blades of the soul vessels. Amon, solitary as a passing shadow, subduing the avatar of deceit, his shards hidden from sight. Hanabi, decisive and swift, overpowering the avatar of rage, its menace brought to heel. Both trained under the same master, wandering the lands, safeguarding the mortal realm. Sicilion, in pursuit of the soul of his departed wife, Carmela, subjugated the avatar of gluttony and strode across the desolate wilds with its borrowed might. But what devoured him first? Gluttony's insatiable appetite, or the vengeance smoldering in his heart? None can say. His robes fading from white to black, crown to hem. A descent into corruption made visible in thread. Ribbons, crossed collars, and fine accents echo incantation sigils, while metal trims carved with gluttony's motifs lend a solemn, oppressive weight. Behind him hovers a wheel of spectral fire, its shape like gluttony's ever-waiting maw. Atop his staff, violet flames flicker, like evil spirits burning for eternity. In combat, the violent flame
Boots hit the ground, hear the crowd ignite. 5 queens loading in, yeah, it's battle night. Draft so clean, every move calculated. They said all girls, now the lie be shaking. From the bottom lane to the Lord's domain. Every push, every fight, yeah, we playing for the name. No mercy, no pause, hear the turrets fall. This ain't just a game, this is a battle call. They doubted the fire, they questioned the crown. But legends are forged when the odds break down. Controller steady, eyes on the throne. Step back now, the queens are home. Queen of the mountain, stand tall, don't bow. Every win etched in history now. From the first blood call to the final sound, we ride, we ride. Queen of the mountain, no fear, no limit in a champion shout. Waylander giving, this is what it's about. All girls, all power, the crown's been found. We roll, we roll. Queen of the mountain, we roll. Queen of the mountain, we roll. Queen of the mountain. Macro on point, rotations tight. Mind games heavy, every fight precise. Savage in the jungle, mid holds the line. Gold lane shining, yeah, victory's mine. Not playing dress up, not here for show. We here for the W, let the whole world know. Respect gets earned when the nexus breaks. Another team down, another crown we take. Hearts pounding loud like the caster's call. One last push, watch the empire fall. Minions march, destiny's clear. Queens don't run, we dominate here. Queen of the mountain, stand proud, don't bow. Everywhere next in history now. From the first blood call to the final sound, we rise, we roll, we roll. Queen of the mountain, no fear, no limit, hear the champion shout. Waylander gaming, this is what it's about. All girls, all power, the crown's been found. We roll, we roll. Queen of the mountain, we roll. Queen of the mountain, we roll. Queen of the mountain. This is for the ones they overlooked. Every you can, that we shook. Controllers blazing, legacy written. Queens of the map, unstoppable, different. Queen of the mountain, remember the name. MLBB legends changing the game. From Waylander stage to the global ground. All girls rise, Queen of the mountain. Crowd stays heavy, but we hold it down. Bow to the queen. Yeah. Boots hit the ground, hear the crowd ignite. 5 queens loading in, yeah, it's battle night. Draft so clean, every move calculated. They said all girls, now the lie be shaking. From the bottom lane to the Lord's domain. Every push, every fight, yeah, we playing for the name. No mercy, no pause, hear the turrets fall. This ain't just a game, this is a battle call. They doubted the fire, they questioned the crown. But legends are forged when the odds break down. Controller steady, eyes on the throne. Step back now, the queens are home. Queen of the mountain, stand tall, don't bow. Every win etched in history now. From the first blood call to the final sound, we rise, we rise. Queen of the mountain, no fear, no limit in a champion shout. Waylander giving, this is what it's about. All girls, all power, the crown's been found. We roll, Queen of the mountain, we roll. Queen of the mountain, we roll. Queen of the mountain. Macro on point, rotations tight. Mind games heavy, every fight precise. Savage in the jungle, mid holds the line. Gold lane shining, yeah, victory's mine. Not playing dress up, not here for show. We here for the W, let the whole world know. Respect gets earned when the nexus breaks. Another team down, another crown we take. Hearts pounding loud like the caster's call. One last push, watch the empire fall. Minions march, destiny's clear. Queens don't run, we dominate here. Queen of the mountain, stand proud, don't bow. Everywhere next in history now. From the first blood call to the final sound, we rise, we roll. Queen of the mountain, no fear, no limit, hear the champion shout. Waylander gaming, this is what it's about. All girls, all power, the crown's been found. We roll, Queen of the mountain, we roll. Queen of the mountain, we roll. Queen of the mountain. This is for the ones they overlooked. Every you can, that we shook. Controllers blazing, legacy written. Queens of the map, unstoppable, different. Queen of the mountain, we remember the name. MLBB legends changing the game. From Waylander stage to the global ground. All girls rise, Queen of the mountain. Crowd stays heavy, but we hold it down. Bow to the queen. Yeah. Boots hit the ground, hear the crowd ignite. 5 queens loading in, yeah, it's battle night. Draft so clean, every move calculated. They said all girls, now the lie be shaking. From the bottom lane to the Lord's domain. Every push, every fight, yeah, we playing for the name. No mercy, no pause, hear the turrets fall. This ain't just a game, this is a battle call. They doubted the fire, they questioned the crown. But legends are forged when the odds break down. Controller steady, eyes on the throne. Step back now, the queens are home. Queen of the mountain, stand tall, don't bow. Every win etched in history now. From the first blood call to the final sound, we rise, we rise. Queen of the mountain, no fear, no limit in a champion shout. Waylander giving, this is what it's about. All girls, all power, the crown's been found. We roll, Queen of the mountain, we roll. Queen of the mountain, we roll. Queen of the mountain. Macro on point, rotations tight. Mind games heavy, every fight precise. Savage in the jungle, mid holds the line. Gold lane shining, yeah, victory's mine. Not playing dress up, not here for show. We here for the W, let the whole world know. Respect gets earned when the nexus breaks. Another team down, another crown we take. Hearts pounding loud like the caster's call. One last push, watch the empire fall. Minions march, destiny's clear. Queens don't run, we dominate here. Queen of the mountain, stand proud, don't bow. Everywhere next in history now. From the first blood call to the final sound, we rise, we roll. Queen of the mountain, no fear, no limit, hear the champion shout. they overlooked. Every you can that we shook. Controllers blazing, legacy written. Queens of the map, unstoppable, different. Queen of the mountain, remember the name. MLBB legends changing the game from Waylander stage to the global ground. All girls rise, queen of the mountain. Crowd stays heavy, but we hold it down. Bow to the queen, queen of the mountain.
Alright, good evening everyone and welcome back to Waylander Gaming. As you know, this is day 3 of the knockout stages in Queen of the Mountain. This is bound to get interesting. As you can see, first up for the evening, we've got Aphroditex up against Empire Asylum. And well, both teams' ladies are ready to get behind those chef pots and start staring and cooking. So, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And we are into the lobby. The coin toss has already been done. We are busy with the lobby band. So the action will start off in a minute. So I just quickly want to see. Alright, so the bands are YSS, Yuzong, Camilla, and Famous. Alright, so good luck and have fun to both teams. And we can start this match up right now. Start, please. It was at that moment that they realized that the action is about to kick off. Bruh. So I did pop a question in the live chat. Is the roof going to be on fire tonight? So GG's well played. It seems like I'm talking to myself. I'm so lonely, all on my own. Alright, chat. So obviously you've seen that Cupid's Clash's registration forms has been sent out. We've received a lot of registrations. But before I continue with that, let's jump into the drafting phase. So, Empire Asylum banning out the Lancelot as a first ban. Right, Lancelot is a very good hero to contest for and to ban out. And like I mentioned last night, Zetian was the most contested hero in my opinion. And she climbed up on the rankings as we do see Aphroditex bans out the honeybee.
I've been waiting for
Empire Asylum continuing the ban phase, not even waiting, not even allowing the time to tick by, banning out the carry. So that means that Empire Asylum is going to be looking to go for the tankier lineup, the more sustained meta lineup, as we do see Aphroditex bans out the Mincetar. Princess with a response. First pick for the side of Empire Asylum. What will we see? Will we see the Empire Asylum's glorious Hylos? Oh, Ninja Star picking up the Faza. If Aphroditex were anywhere on point with their drafts right now, I would expect a Zetian ban to come in right now, especially with that Fury of the Phoenix to cancel out the Faza's feathered air strikes. And Jonathan Jonker 30, bro, I gotta agree with you, bro. There's good games ahead. I'm expecting a lot from all of the teams going forward, as we do see Lotus picks up the CC and Cyber Wolfie picks up the Bellaric. You know, that Wrath of Giants, I hope Cyber Wolf is aggressive with the Bellaric, especially when it comes to set time, when Faza pops that feathered airstrike and the Bellaric needs to be in her face. Baba Clueless showing us Hilda and does pick up Hilda, and Eris picks up the Ruby. Woo! Woo! I just sounded like Sun there for a moment. But yeah, Ruby is a very good pick. Yeah, especially with that I'm offended. It can allow a lot more sustain into the lineup. The question is, will this be a Ruby Gold or will it be a Ruby XP lane? The same question I can ask for the CC. Just waiting on... Oh! Angelic Fury swaps out with Gemini and Leo mode is into the mix. So, there is a delay on the stream, so I get to say this right now. I'm expecting a Angela coming in from Aphroditex. Angela mid for furthermore. But let's see. Shadex Cat
ready. Give me
banning
a
out the Leslie as a final ban. Well, good ban. Leslie does hard counter the Belleric, and we have seen Empire Asylum playing with the Leslie. And it was in the seeding stages that we saw the Leslie for the side of Empire Asylum. But Empire Asylum banning out the Lunox. If you smell what Angelic is cooking. I had to swap out the Stony before I got confused with Stoner again. So, Jonathan, actually, the other night, Stoner was in the chat, and I saw he changed his name, so you won't get confused again. But in any case, welcome back to the stream, bro. Welcome back to the stream. So, Angelic Fury goes for the Zushin. So, EMS will not be picking up that high loss because Healer has been picked up in that instance. So, Zushin, this combination coming in from Aphrodite, Zushin, Leomord, CC, and Belleric. Good combination. I'm loving the draft here.
Go.
Princess picks up Layla and Precious goes for Alpha. So, we will see that true physical damage coming in from Alpha. Aphroditex, they need to focus on anti-heal items, especially for the Ruby and the Alpha. But yeah, nonetheless, GG's. So, just to jump back to what I was saying regarding Cupid's Clash. So, we've already had a mass amount of registrations. And the registration form only released last night. So, if you have not registered your team yet, please come and register for Cupid Clash. And as I've been mentioning, everyone stands a chance to win something. Even you as viewers will get the chance to win something in that tournament. It's not just for the teams, it's for you as viewers as well. Shadex Cat going for the Esmeralda. So good draft, good draft. Viewers, give me your opinion in the chat and let me see. Oh, well, Jonathan, I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm expecting a lot of aggression coming in from this first match. It seems like all the first matches in the Queen of the Mountain series has been super aggressive. It's they've been taking Oshumzi's musical to heart. That, you know, that be aggressive, be aggressive, be aggressive, be aggressive. But in any case, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, here we go into the first match of the evening from Queens of the Mountain. I nearly slipped there. And Danilo, bro, thank you. We appreciate it. And I'm glad you found it too. But nonetheless, it's day 3 of the knockout stages of Queens of the Mountain. Who will reclaim that top spot? I Alright, so looking at the current rotations, right? Empire Asylum going as a full man unit to help the Alpha secure that blue buff. And finally, welcome. I thought it was going to be 5 minutes, sir.
Yeah, I was here. I just forgot to unmute myself.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, so you can report me, honestly. But yeah, we are finally here, ladies and gents. It's day 3, as Scarp said. And I think this is going to be very impactful. I mean, look at the aggression coming out so far from APNX. They are doing very well, putting on the pressure. Will there be the Retri gap coming out? Oh, luckily the Retribution is away. But the small camp got stolen out by Gemini. So this is a very good early game advantage so far.
And Elf Stocking, to answer your question, yes, they got a new drafter in the scene. And Ashkid, yes, the PUBG channel is popping as well. And yeah, we will disclose the rules regarding what the viewers can win in the channel as just before the What's the Name releases, Cupid Clashes releases, and then we can we'll share everything with you. So that just means you need to tune in and watch a little bit more. However, Lotus does do a lot of damage onto Princess on the Layla. Ninja Star comes for the rotation. Oh, CC gets stunned up, but she will be able to survive as she retreats.
Oh, but there's a Pokemon from Balric, and the Flame Shot comes in clutch, securing the first kill onto Cyber Wolf. But even though they got the kill, Gem is already busy with the turtle, so they are trading the kill up for early game advantage. But now, EMS is looking for the retreat gap. They are going for the engagement. There's the 40 summon already. Gemini's into position. They're Precious will get the retreat gap. They are stunned up. They are looking for the angle, but now the team fight will continue. And I think this is time for Epinix to go away. Gemini is a bit aggressive. Will she pay for the life? She's at 1 HP. But there goes the first pick. And a beautiful feathered airstrike will secure the kill. That's a double kill for Ninja Star. They get Baba Clueless in response, but that's a triple kill. Will we see the Maniac under the 3-minute mark? Oh, that was so close. So, bro, this is early game 100% in the favor of EMS.
Yeah, alright. Brady animator. And Danilo, yeah, we do have a PUBG. Look, everything falls under the same channel, but yeah, looking at Faza, bro. Oh, Ninja Star doing a beautiful job and putting a team in a very good spotlight. Having 4 kills already before the 4-minute mark. And what a retreat steal coming in from the Alpha.
Oh, this is the advantage they were looking for. I mean, we've seen Empire Asylum so far doing a good job if they have the early game advantage, and that their whole draft is around securing that early game lead and getting as farmed as possible. Small jungle evade coming out from Gemini, they will get it and definitely retreat. I'm loving Gemini's objective-based play so far this game.
Yeah, well, bro, I mean, if you look at the objectives, I mean, we've been saying this. Oh, but we do see the taunt up onto Layla. The Wrath of Giants only lands onto 2. Layla would be able to escape the clutches and harm from Cyber Wolfie. Yeah, bro, I mean, we've looked at it on multiple matches where you would find a team that's behind with gold and with kills, etc. But that micro plays on the objectives turns the tides so drastically coming into the mid to late stages of the match.
100%, but I mean, the only problem is Cyberwolf has been poked out time and time again. Oh, but there's the good call coming in. The Spear of Alpha, and Ninja Star will secure the kill. Gemini is now into the backline. Precious is at 1 HP, but this is looking to be a kill for the side of EMS. Baba Clueless is a bit of XP, but now Shadex Cat with the rotation all the way from XP lane side, but they will decide to disengage from this fight. So far, once again, another kill and the turtle going to the side of EMS.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for this match to slow down. I just quickly want to pause because it seems like everyone is saying that the stream is cutting or there's an echo. I just quickly want to check for myself. So we just need to get a quick pause up after Cyberwolf escapes this. Alright, perfect. I just quickly want to check. We'll be back with you. Just give me a moment.
Shadex Cat with the rotation all the way from XP.
Ek weet nie of dit dalk is my wifi nie of ek dalk nie dalk lag nie, ek weet nie.
Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen.
Switch.
Alright, so we did switch up on the network. The stream is not cutting. I did review it now on YouTube Live itself. But nonetheless, let's go. Alright, so it's past the 5-minute mark. Empire Asylum is currently sitting with a 4-kill advantage. And as well as with a full 2k gold lead. Yeah, Shrimsy, what do you think Aphroditex needs to do to get this pressure that Empire Asylum is currently placing on, well, their necks? It's like a strap.
They are. they honestly need to just slow down their engagements a little bit. I've seen Cyberwolf throw that Wrath of Dryad while none of the teammates is close by. So as soon as they can start rotating a bit, maybe looking at more 4v4, 5v5 fights. Honestly, I think Aphrodite's draft will win the full team fights, but EMS has beautiful pick of potential, and as soon as they can get onto Faza or Layla, it can be game over.
Yeah, I think Brady. I think it might be on your end because I didn't. Oh, okay, fine. All right, yeah, there is a delay on the stream, so it might be that it took a minute or two to rectify itself. However, we do see both teams setting up for the turtle. Cyberwolf taking a lot of damage there. She does pop the Vengeance, as we do see, Layla gets a kill. It's an unstoppable kill coming in from the Faza. Oh, but that flame shot landing onto the wrong hero. Angelic Fury being able to sustain through that, and she will be able to escape. So Empire Asylum will have the advantage at the third and final turtle.
That's massive. That's massive. And now they are also taking as much buffs as possible. So this early game definitely going to the side of EMS so far. They have got all the advantage. I mean, it is a 2k gold lead. It's not unwinnable yet. Aphrodite can still come back from this, but they need to lock up. They are behind, and currently it's been a bit of a messy team fight all in all.
Yeah, it's been, bro. But like I said before we jumped into the first match, I mean, into the loading screen, all of the matches and the theme for Queen of the Mountain has been like this. All the first matches is super aggressive. Then you get the second match where it's like it slows down, it's more disciplined, or all of those things. So yeah, I mean, look, for Aphrodite, I'm going to echo your sentiment, bro. Cyberwolf, she needs to calm down. She's playing very aggressive.
And I mean, she gets poked out before a major turtle or objective, and that's when they're looking for the advantage, trying to secure that in. The Wrath is such a powerful spell, but now they are engaging onto Ninja and Princess. Cyberwolf is at 1 HP. They will have to disengage. Now 4 players of EMS is in the bot lane, so they definitely need to watch out. They are looking for a tower dive, maybe trying to secure objective, but the eye on my map is currently this mid lane. They are trying to force this mid lane objective. The tower is at barely any HP. Ares is making it. There's a Spirit of Alpha onto Angelic Fury. She gets back, but there is a flicker with the I'm Offended. This is game. Will Suffer will be able to get into position just in time. She has the Wrath of the Light still available. A bit slow rotation. Gemini will be the one to fall. So this is a 2-for-0 exchange here for EMS.
Yeah, things are looking very dire for Aphrodite at this moment of time. I mean, we've reached that 9-minute mark. Empire Asylum, they've got the 3.7k gold lead. And, well, they've got the itemization advantage as well. Oh, that's something that I haven't said in a very long time. But Aphrodite, they need to wait for Cyber. She goes in, tries to catch out Faza. Faza does commit the feathered airstrike. So there's no feathered airstrike at the Lord. But I don't think Aphrodite will go and contest for this Lord battle. Right. Oh, Angelic Fury.
Yeah.
She wants to step in, step out. Tango. It's a tango.
Yeah, I think maybe just throwing some eyes out. But yeah, I mean, there's no way they can contest that objective, especially with Cyberwolf having no Wrath of Dryad. If maybe Cyberwolf was in the fight, they could have definitely gone for that objective. But now, the eyes are in the bot lane. They are looking for a tower. The Lord is battling down there. It is Lotus in a 1v3 situation. She's going with a critical onto Princess. But, I mean, she is behind on gold. This is some tough fight so far. And honestly, I think there's only going to be maybe 2 tier 1s that's going to fall in this engagement. Other than that, it might be a successful defense. I mean, there goes the first one in the bot lane. Now they are looking. There's the Angelic Fury almost getting a kill onto Ninja Star, but now Cyber with a lot of danger. Wrath of Dryad will save her. Not save her, but kill Ninja Star. Oh.
Yeah, bro, we need to see that aggression onto the Faza. Because as soon as she pops that feathered airstrike, it seems like no one is going into, cancel out that feathered airstrike. I would love to see the Belleric all up in Fazar's face. So we do see the pullback onto Hilda. Lotus secures the kill onto Hilda. And the curtain call has been committed onto Layla. But a double kill coming in from Alpha. Angelic Field. Oh, that blast from Layla. Just missing its mark. Layla is doing some damage, bro.
Oh, this is great. Here is the first in the top mid lane taken down. Sabu will also be deleted. Angelic Fury honestly needs to get back. She is at no HP. No way to contest it. Falling Salmon will at least secure this mid lane defense, but there is so much pressure right around the map. It's going to be very hard for Aphrodite to come back from this engagement, from this early game aggression that Empire Asylum has shown so far.
Yeah, agreed, bro. Yeah, it is at the 11.5-minute mark. Aphrodite's, they need to play patient. They really need to, and potentially force out errors coming in from Empire Asylum. Because I mean, as soon as you start slowing down the pace, you would get teams that become greedy or certain situations like overextending, etc. I think that could be the key play, as we do see the engagement onto Gemini and Shadex Cat as Alpha doesn't get the kill onto Leomord. Hilda, baby clueless, also won something in the mark there. Cyberwolf gets slain down by Princess. That's Princess Warrior Slayer with this Layla.
Oh, this has been a fight. So yeah, so Lindo, this is game one. It is going to be so far lead for the side of Empire Asylum. The second Lord has spawned up, and honestly, there's no way that Aphrodite can contest this one.
And Brady, Animator, I didn't mean it the way that you are making it out. That I meant it like, just Belleric needs to be all up against. Oh no, never mind. Let me just shut up.
Yeah, you're fighting a losing battle, but yeah. Okay, so this is Lord. Okay, there's no way. Honestly, I don't think that EMS can end this with this Lord, but it all comes down to the positioning coming out from Aphrodite. If someone gets scored out, they will definitely be able to end, but it all comes down to the fight. I mean, they have the Wrath of Dryads. They have a lot of sustain onto their lineup. And that is what they need to build around, is their sustain. Because there's not a lot of tank killers, if I can put it like that, onto EMS's lineup.
Yeah, but my question is, do you think Belleric should pick up that chastised Pauldron, bro? Especially to the likes of the Layla, because as soon as she focuses onto the Belleric takes a lot of damage.
Yeah, I definitely think it should be an option. Having the chastised Pauldron in this early game will definitely be advantageous for them. But as I said, it is a easier base defense. So far, they just have to watch out for this Lord charge, but it has been taken down. But now, Empire Asylum is looking at the top lane.
Yeah, indeed so. However, we do see the fast cannon coming in from Layla. But the feathered airstrike does a lot of damage. What is keeping Angelic Fury alive to escape with these clutch 1 HP escapes? Woo!
It's a skill gap. It's a skill gap. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, she's been escaping each and every time almost, and it's been good play so far, but it looks like Aphrodite are still looking for the angle. Honestly, they should just bunk it down at this point. Bunk it down, defend, and get farmed up, because they are at 10k gold behind. Oh, that is Cyberwolf getting deleted. Now they are looking for the angle. The fight continues. Shadex is in a bit of danger. Gemini tries to get onto the backline, but that is Hilda just zoning her out. So that is a lot of battle spells, a lot of ultimates used, and honestly, they can capitalize from this. The Lord is still up in 60 seconds, but this is the time we take all the farm away from Gemini.
Yeah, 100%. You need to do that if you had the advantage. Keep that snowball running and keep the wheels on the bus going. Roll round and round and round. Oh, my word. Yeah, so I did promise you that the roof will be on fire tonight, chat. And how's this first match for you so far? Looking at Empire Asylum having 10k gold lead, but we are reaching the stage where gold does not matter anymore. Gemini is behind.
Yeah, Gemini is far behind, and she's one of the main backline divers on the draft from Aphroditex. So if she is behind on farm, it's going to be tough to take out that Faza. Yes, you have the CC and the Esmeralda, but they get focused up so fast. But honestly, they're going for the contest, even though Leomord is at the bot lane. This is a bit of a greedy rotation coming out from Aphroditex.
Yeah, well, they just try to keep Empire Asylum busy. It seems like it. So we do see Layla shredding through this Lord's health, and Alpha does come in with the Richie and does finish it off. Ninja Star does pop off the Feather Death Strike, but Empire Asylum is continuing the chase here with Leomord securing 2 turrets in the bot lane.
Oh, Lotus going for the chase onto Ninja Star, but not looking at Precious, just bursting it down. So beautiful rotation coming out from Gemini, at least securing some sort of counter potential, attacking it to a few turrets, but they need to once again look out. They are rushing this Lord. They are not waiting for the waves to be synced. They are looking for the ending angle.
Yeah, well, Aphroditex with Gemini going for that move, right? Just keeping the back door open. I mean, obviously, Gemini did secure gold from the tier 2 turrets. We finally see that Gemini is getting upper items right now and is level 15. Right, ladies and gentlemen, anything can happen because it ain't over till the cookie crumbles. GG's.
Oh, but now they're leaving. Like no one's there to defend the mid lane tier. Cyberwolf is in a bit of a back angle position. Will she get the rapid tries onto 3? There's it onto 4. But there's no follow-up. Oh, Spear of Alpha. Double kill. That's a triple kill. Will we see the Maniac? The Lord is still up. It still hasn't been taken down. And honestly, this is the angle that Empire Asylum has been looking for. They are going for the end. This is this is the game to lose, honestly.
Oh, Sky Piercer procs, and we'll just call it a subtle Maniac, even though the counter did not allow it. Oh boy. Oh boy, you know what I forgot? I forgot to put up the overlay. GG's. Report the sheep with the no bleep Scarp Skenkle for being such a bad host. But yeah, GG's well played. Precious picking up the MVP with that alpha. We will definitely see the respect bands coming in for Precious.
Welcome back! The clouds are excited to hear
And
your
I take
stories.
it this is the moment of time where I'm going to lose my friendo again. No, friendo. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to get the second lobby up and running, and yeah, let's go. Let's go. I honestly hope that Aphroditex comes back in this second match. Yeah, to take us into that sudden death round, because the ladies have been blessing us with all of those sudden death rounds. I mean, geez, what more can one ask for? Ask and you shall receive. And just to show you, right, you see that popping up on the screen? I actually do have the overlays. Just this is copy being a nabby person. So yeah, looking at the views at this, or the votes at this point of stage, obviously Empire Asylum is the favorites in this first matchup against Aphroditex. I'm just waiting for the refs to join us. No, looking at the rankings at this current season, at this moment of time. I feel so ashamed. My team is outstarring me at this moment, and I'm still stuck in Epic. That speaks volumes. Being a member of a Saint Dynasty and not being there with my team in the mythic glory stages already. All right. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting for the bands, and then we can start with the second match. And thank you, Brady. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support, man. I honestly do. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that the fact that you are supporting me in the chat by just saying I'm touching grass because I am. All right. Nonetheless, so Aphrodite's batting out the Thamos and the Alpha EMS with a response. Oi. Oh. Let's go. I want to get this match up and running, and let's go. All right, so the response bands coming in from Empire Asylum is Carrie and Yu Zong. So good luck and have fun to both teams as we are going to jump into the second battle right now. All right, and into the drafting scene we go. All right, obviously Aphrodite's has first pick and first ban. Are these the semifinals Black Knight? No, this is not the semifinals. This is day 3 of the knockout stages. It is a double elimination bracket, and if I'm not mistaken, the team that loses here will get knocked out. Because this is lower bracket battles. And the winning team here will go up against the losing team of the match up next. Yeah, so nonetheless, Hilda and YSS being banned out from both sides.
Sanjay,
And Honeybee,
your team is
surprisingly, okay, then again, this is a ladies tournament, so I do get the Honeybee bans because majority marksman ladies do play Honeybee. Don't stone me if you want to stone me. Stone me now. Now's the time to do so. I don't hold grudges as the Empire Asylum bans out the Lancelot. Lotus with the first pick for the side of Aphrodite's. Was that a mistake? Was that a mistake, Lodi Pie?
True love.
Oh,
Is like
Cyberwolf
nothing
picking
is
up the
hidden.
Camilla. Question being is, Will we see the Sicilian to combine with the Camilla? Look, there's a lot of combinations. There's a lot of combinations that can come out here into the mix here. And Leo, yeah, I can be mistaken. It's I need to go check. But as you can hear, I'm alone on the panel here, so there's multiple things that I need to do at the same time. Whoa, my word! Listen to me. Baba Clueless picks up Minstar. Ninja Star picking up that that deadly phaser that we did see in the previous match. And well, yeah, like I mean, what can I say? Honeybee is not a surprising band for the ladies, as Shadix Cat picks up the X-Borg Angelic Fury with a Vexana. Era's showing us Ruby. Ruby was a very good playmaker in the previous match. But Era's going for the Uranus in favor of Empire Asylum. So Empire Asylum, they've got the King's Calling, they've got the Feathered Airstrike, and well, they've got that annoying Uranus. Also picking up the Purify. So let's see how this one is going to play out. Precious with the final ban for the side of Empire Asylum. This could potentially be the final match between these two teams if Empire Asylum takes this in a clean sweep fashion, as Precious, my Precious, bans out, my bad, bans out that Lunox.
My kiss.
Your team
Will it grant
is picking.
immortality?
No,
Or
how can
death?
one not feel loved after reading all of these messages in the chat? One can only be so appreciative over
Overwhelming
everything.
force is the
And
only thing
enough of the
humans
fluffiness as
understand.
Princess picks up the Leslie. Princess was super deadly with the Leslie in the seeding stages. Lotus showing us Brody and Gemini with the final jungle pick for the side of Aphrodite.
Pain is the
Aphrodite.
proof that I'm still alive.
Lotus goes for the Brody and Gemini picks up the
Your
Amon.
team is picking.
If you cannot both.
What a draft. Look, Aphrodite have got a strong draft, but looking at Empire Asylum, right, there is so much combinations that can get picked up from the side of Empire Asylum. Aphrodite's, they need to play this slow. They need to play this with discipline. Don't be super aggressive. And, yeah, just be patient. Wait for those plays.
Let's settle things down with a duel.
Okay. It's been a minute since we've seen a Karina, so the ladies are showing us some different meta stages, you know, with heroes that you don't see in the 5-man scene that often. And, you know, there's so much to be grateful for. And, yeah, well, GG's. That's second draft concluded. And let's see what these teams are going to bring up for us in our entertainment in going into the second match of the evening.
But Rob, I want to hear from your side now. What do you think about the two drafts? Because once again, the EMB is drafting for the early game aggression. Do you think it's going to pay off once again?
Like I said, right? Like I said, Aphrodite's, they need to play this game slow. They need to force Empire Asylum to play into their hands, especially with this early game draft that Empire Asylum has. Aphrodite's, they need to be patient. They need to be disciplined in going into the second match.
Yeah, it's 100% going to come out. The whole game is going to be determined by the discipline on the teams. Whoever has the most discipline will win the game. But the wild card pick here is going to be this Minster on their own position. Because, I mean, Baba Clueless has been very good on the Minster, and it does to a degree work against the lineup of Aphrodite. This it all comes down to, once again, as I said, there was discipline and early game invade once again from Gemini. Will it pay off this time? They're looking for the angle. There is at least some support there.
Yeah, there is support. Oh, and they secure that rocky minion, if we can call it that. I don't even know what the small creeps' names are, but yeah, let's call it rocky minion.
That is called the lava golem, but I like to call it the teddy bear.
Or we can
because honestly, it looks like a teddy bear.
Or we can call it a Grok's spawn, you know. Anyway.
No, it can work. It might be the thing to call it. But now there's Ares being first blood, and the side of EMS going onto the gold lane rotation once again. It does seem like Lotus knows they are there. Rotation from Angelic Fury so far, and this is a bit of gold lost in the mid lane out of the hands of Ninja.
Agreed, bro. But look, I want to come back to that mention that you made, the Mincetar being the offhand pick. When last have you seen a Karina in a 5-man series?
Actually, just the previous tournament. T. Merlin loves playing the Karina. Oh, but now Baba Clueless is playing a bit more aggressive, and Eamon has the ultimate available. They can punish this. Pressure still at level 3. They're looking for the angle onto the backline. Gemini goes in. There is the beautiful turtle card. Cyber Wolf hooks to get the kill. Now Baba is into the mix, but honestly, it is a level gap. There goes the flick already, and that's Angelic securing another kill. They're going on to Precious. Will they get the endless shots? It's this is a complete 180 from the previous match.
Yeah, this is entirely different. I mean, comparing the first match to this match, it was 4-0 in favor of Empire Asylum. Look at this blue buff invade coming in from Aphrodite. Baba Clueless needs to be careful with this Mincetar. However, we do see the feathered airstrike coming in from Faza. The wall is protecting Faza so beautifully. Oh my word, it's at the 3-minute mark. It's 4-0 in favor of Aphrodite, and also securing a 1.5k gold lead, 1.7k.
Oh, dude, this is major advantage in their hands so far. And honestly, they have countered the aggression coming out from EMS so far. If they can keep this up and secure the objectives, we might be looking at a turnaround game. But once again, it comes down to the discipline. Cyber so far has not been caught out of position just yet, but now it is going to be a 3v3 fight. They are in position. They are looking for Precious, waiting for Eamon to come in. Baba does scout them out. He does have the King's Calling available, so they definitely need to watch out. But Cyber goes in, but there's a feather airstrike. That is a curse button onto 3. There's a Eternal Glock. That's a lot of damage. Ninja's has 1 HP. King's Calling does come up. Precious is camping into the bush. They're looking for that last final angle, but I don't think they can secure this. What a beautiful engagement. They got at least Cyber Wolf in return, but that last second curse of blood was clutch.
Yeah, that was clutch. That is a beautiful play. And, well, chat, okay, you've convinced me. We'll call this Rocky Minion Bob. Let's call it Bob.
All right, and another next question, because you have the Bob, you have the Horned Lizard, and you've got the Fire Beetle. So do we have any other names coming out from the chat? But, oh, bro, look at this X-Borg. The gold gap is definitely there. There's the last insanity. The flicker comes out from Baba Clueless. He still has his hook available, so they definitely need to watch out. The turtle is spawning up. So once again, looking for the blue buff invade here onto Precious. Angelic goes for that. That's a retry committed. So this will be an uncontested turtle for Aphrodite. Shadex goes in, does not secure the XP lane crab, but... Oh, bro. Whoa.
Well, that's a tier 1 turret in favor of Aphrodite. And the second turtle of this match as well. However, we do see Cyberwolf going into stun Precious. Will we see the follow-up coming in from Eamon? But Eamon is just securing Bob at this moment. And the feathered airstrike nearly taking down Cyberwolf. Oh, the deadly snipe, or the ultimate snipe is in from Leslie. And what a protection. What protection coming in from Aphrodite.
Oh, they played very well. That is the overstep we were hoping not to get from the side of Cyberwolf. At least you got away with the help of your teammates, so that's all clutch plays. But the counter jungling so far from both teams has been crazy. Karina going for Bob, and then you see the side of Aphrodite is also taking whatever farm they can get. But now their focus has shifted.
are looking for this gold lane turret. They want Lotus to start farming up and getting ahead. They are onto Precious. She doesn't know anything. There's the beautiful full-on engagement coming out. They're looking for the sun. There comes out the flicker. This is a tier 1 secured. But now Shadex is in a lot of danger. Precious goes onto it. That's a flicker. And that is the Shadow's Assault. Precious will get the kill. And that is another engagement onto the top lane. Oh, bro, Gemini at 1 HP. And that is the power coming out from the lethal ignition. Double kill for Ninja Star.
Yeah, is this the moment of time that that Empire Asylum wanted? Especially picking up those kills. It is 7-4. Only 3 kills advantage in favor of Aphroditex. However, they still have a 2.3k gold lead. Princess needs to be careful with this Leslie.
Yeah, 100%. Like, honestly, I think Aphrodite did overstep in that engagement. They got the turret. They should have just gotten out. And the overstep definitely hurt them in that regard. I mean, Baba is slowly but surely doing something. Going for the damage build on the Mincetal. So this is a lot of damage coming out. They definitely need to respect this.
Yeah, agreed. And the chat is loving that. The fact that we chose Bob. Saying, bro, Eamon loves Bob so much. However, we do see the engagement onto Midstar. The last insanity has been committed, and it's a double kill for Xborg, saying, oh, the roof is on fire. Burn, baby, burn. Let's go in. Burn. No.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful securing the kill there. This is once again another free turtle for Aphroditex. But that few kills they got in the early game definitely gave them the ability to make a comeback from this. And honestly, they need to watch out. Oh, Gemini is looking for the angle onto Ninja, but she will get away. Now the bot lane is being pushed out by Eris. Will Aphroditex be able to respond in time?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm looking at Cyber's play and comparing her play from the previous match to this match. This is a much better playstyle coming in from Cyberwolf. Doing the zoning onto the jungle, doing what she needs to do, and this is beautiful. But nonetheless, this match ain't over. Empire Asylum can still turn the tide here. They just need to relieve the pressure, as we do see Cyber. Don't make me curse you right now. As we do see the curse blood lands onto one, and Eamon secures the kill onto Mensatar, and the Eternal God for Vexana doing a lot of damage and securing that objective. Sorry, I just need to sort out my light.
No problem, bro. I mean, it's been a good game so far. They're now looking for the angle onto Pressure. That commits the flicker. That was a bit of an early flicker, but rather safe than sorry. So the Lord is up in 50 seconds. This is where you want to start seeing the rotation coming out, getting the set up on Blaze. I mean, Cyber needs to... oh, that's a Purify also used by Uranus. So this is a lot of battle spells being used before the Lord.
Yeah, indeed so, bro. I mean, it's 35 seconds away from the Lord. We do see the last Insanity gets committed onto the Uranus under the tier 3 turret. Oh, the pull just missing from Mincetar. However, the King's Calling is into the mix, and Fafasa secures a double kill. What ninja-like skills coming in here from Ninja Star? Is that the Death Star Shuriken that she's been throwing around?
Yeah, that was stepping for the side of Aphrodite. They went for the turret, but they underestimated the damage coming out here from Ares. Now they're onto Lotus. They're looking for the angle. Luckily, she does have the second skill available just to get her away from that. Will we see the beautiful Tornapod memories? That's Ares at 1 HP. But now Faza's into the mix, and that is Ninja Star securing yet another kill.
Woo! Ninja Star is online and is ready to cook with the feathers. As we do see Cyber dumping in there, trying to get her set up. She's taking a lot of damage. Eternal God is in as the showers comes in from Eamon and secures the kill. That's a shutdown kill and a double kill coming in from Shadex. Cat. GG's. Well played.
Bro, Cyber stood out of position, but luckily the team was there to follow up with it. So even though the Lord was taken out, this is still advantage going in the favor of Aphrodite. But Cyber is low. She needs to watch out for this Leslie. This Leslie can definitely do damage. So honestly, this will be... oh, bros, Eamon doing a 1v1 kill on a Karina. That's not something you usually would see.
Yeah, well, let's look at the itemizations, right? Karina only has 2 items plus the boots. Where Eamon, he's got 20 stacks on his Sky Piercer and, well, going for all of those mana staffs.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the only crystal coming in. That's a power spike that Eamon needs. But the main question was Eamon going for the basic attack build with a Feather of Heaven. And that is what Karina countered. They are looking for the angle onto the blue buff. We will see Carmela looking for the Curse Blood. Will she get it? There's 3 people. Now that's a loss of sanity. And that is Ninja Star being taken down. Baba Clueless is at 1 HP. They are looking for another angle onto this tier 1 setup. But they need to watch out. There's still 3 mega minion waves pushing in. Top lane will be taken down because there's no one to clear that.
And listen, chat, so Shroomsy didn't call Baba Clueless Boba, it was Baba. He said it fast, so it sounds Bobby. Sounds like Bobby. But nonetheless, I Shroomsy, it seems like the chat is list your meat tonight, huh?
I mean, the chat is always trolling me. Let's just completely be honest. Chat loves trolling me, and you love trolling me even more. But yeah, okay, it's now once again at that point. It's 50 seconds before the next Lord. The gold advantage is still in a 6k favor to the side of Aphrodite, so they definitely need to watch out. Cyberwolf in a very aggressive position, but baits out the feathered airstrike. Luckily, it is still a short cooldown, but bro, Leslie is starting to come online. This is dangerous.
Yeah, that Deadly Sniper was also committed, bro. So it's 2 ults in favor of Aphrodite's at the next Lord. However, the Feathered Airstrike might be in. If Empire Asylum can just slow it down. Oh, Cyberwolf zoning Precious does deal damage onto Precious. However, one thing that I'm very curious about, will Shadex Cat, seeing that the immortality is on the X-Borg. Oh, no, what a pull coming in from Mincetor. Will we see the King's Calling in response? Deadly Snipe into the mix. Oh, the Cursed Blood only lands onto one. Cyberwolf is in a lot of danger as Eamon secures the kill onto Uranus, and Baba Clueless gets deleted as well.
Oh, that was on clutch plays. Like, one thing I have to say with this card, Mala, even though Cyber still plays overly aggressive, as soon as she gets pulled in, almost about to die, you know that Cursed Blood is coming. And the team is in position to follow up with that. And honestly, this is going to be a very tough game. Lotus going for the split push, but they need to watch out the burn. Oh, the damage. There's ultimate snipe coming in. Lotus will luckily survive that. Has the rose gold meteor. Now there's a loss of sanity, but no stacks. Oh, and that's also a flicker being used. So they need to watch out. Karina is bursting down this Lord, and they can honestly take this mid lane. The Curse of Blood is still available.
Chat is relentless. Alright, so that's another tier 2 turret in favor of Aphrodite, and let's go. I mean, looking at the setup here, Aphrodite, they've got the opportunity to end this. If they can get at least 2 kills coming into the base here, and they could send us to that sudden death round. But Empire Asylum, if they can just get the defense up and running properly here, the positioning coming in from Faza, they need Mincetar, Baba Clueless to get a set up. Precious taking a lot of damage. Oh, but the Winter Crown into the mix, causing Eamon's ult to land onto the wrong person.
Oh, but now Cyber is in a bit of damage. We will see the Tolopop main. We're onto Baba Clueless, and Jelly Philly will secure the kill. Now they're onto Uranus. Uranus is diving the backline. The ultimate snipe will secure the kill. Precious already has a double. Not able to get the triple kill as Gemini does shut it down. But now the base is open. They still have a 3v3 situation, but they have minions. They're still mega minions. Shadex still has immortality. They have the ability to take this inhibitors.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you look at the 3v3 situation here, I would actually say Empire Asylum has the advantage here with the 3v3 situation. Look at the damage coming in from Faza onto Vexana.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, Faza is going to be the main target for them because they need to. Angelic has the Eternal Guard to cancel the ultimate. You have Carmela stun to cancel it. Xbox second skill to cancel it. Brody's first second skill to cancel it. There's so much skills, but they need to layer it beautifully. Honestly, if they can get this next Lord, you have the Cursed Blood as an offensive tool because usually when teams defend, they clump around the inhibitor turret, and that's instant Cursed Blood for them.
Yeah, I agreed, bro. But also, this positioning in the jungle, this is also a deadly space to be in. especially against the Camilla. But yeah, look, this match can go to the lengths. I mean, we could potentially, and we would probably go into that sudden death round. This, in my opinion, is Aphrodite's match to lose.
Yeah, honestly, they have all the advantage. They have the lanes more or less pressed up. There's slow pushes on every lane. They're trying to free some of them. The Lord is up in 5 seconds. And honestly, there's no way that EMS can go for this Lord clutch. Baba Clueless walking up, but that is Shade X to zone out. And with a lane pushing up the top lane, yeah, this is uncontested Lord.
Yeah, we do see Eris picking up that chastised cauldron on the Uranus. I'm very curious to see how this play is going to come out. Oh, the Feathered Airstrike gets committed early. Cyberwolf takes a lot of damage. His last Insanity has been committed onto Faza. But Faza has very to escape the clutches of Shade X Cat. Shade X Cat is like a cat. The claws are out. But this time around, it is fire cannons.
Yeah, the main bigger point is going to be this Cursed Blood. And unfortunately, the Cursed Blood still has a 90-second cooldown, so they need to work around this, to be honest. If they don't, then it's going to be very, very tough to come back from.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Yeah, I think we just we might need to prepare the admin to notify the teams that the next match will be However, this is Aphrodite into the match. Oh, the Cursed Blood lands onto 3. But we do see the Lost Insanity as well. The King's Calling has been committed. Precious is into the back line. She gets a kill onto Lotus, and Eris takes a lot of damage, but Aphrodite secures the second match. And ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please, and
Victory!
sudden death round. GG's well played to Aphrodite's. Shade X Cat with the X-Borg picking up MVP. And Princess, even though the chat was trolling Princess in the chat there, Princess picked up MVP for the side of Empire Asylum. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get the third and final lobby up and running for you in just
Ever
a
wonder how the
jiffy.
clouds can soar so high? It's because they're not afraid to fall.
You see now, my team is inviting me to go and play a rank with them. I can't. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm streaming. I'm streaming. I need to touch grass.
Mobadad.
No, carry me.
Mobadad also invited. Oh, Mobadad invited me just now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this final lobby up and running for you. Let me just cook this. Let's get them in. And Princess, let's go. I'm very curious to see what the next rounds of drafts are going to be. Oh, why am I keep on doing this? Report me. Just report me and get it over and done with, please, chat. Whew. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to do this so that I don't forget it again. Alright, nonetheless, right, EMS with the first bans. Don't blame yourself, Mincy. Blame your coach. Ouch. Shots fired. You guys are savages. Savages! Speaking of savages, will we see a savage getting picked up tonight? Alright, so EMS batting out the X-Borg and YSS. Bands, please. No, 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 no. Mikhail, it is best of 3. It's best of 3. We are in the sudden death round now. Empire Asylum taking the first match and Aphroditex taking the second match. So, this does take us to the sudden death round. And, well, Aphroditex batting out Thamus and Alpha. Shady in the chat, what's up? Say hello to Layla as well. We did feature Layla in the first match. And Soma, give us your weather look up there in New Zealand, seeing that you're supporting us from New Zealand. Remember, it is exclamation mark weather lookup. Alright, GG's, let's go. Just to go through the bands again. It is Xborg and YSS and Thamos and Alpha. Let's go into the drafting phase. Ninja Star with the first band from the side of Empire Asylum.
Thorns remain, should
Your team
petals
is
fall.
banning.
Empire Asylum banning out the Lancelot from the side of Empire Asylum.
True love.
Camilla
It's like blood.
being the
Team is
response
banning.
band coming in from Aphroditex.
I've been waiting
Your
for too
team
long.
is banning.
Ugh, no, man. So, Shady, then what you should do is, when she wakes up,
Fight.
pretend like
for
we're
the
live and
ultimate answer.
Your team
let her
is
get her
picking.
special shout out. What's up, Layla? I hope you're enjoying your holiday. But nonetheless, Ninja Star picking up the Belleric for the side of Empire Asylum. I'm very curious to see what Aphroditex is going to pick up here for the first 2 picks. The wind is blowing from the northeastern direction at 8 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 88%. Dang, that's humid. As Angelic Fury picks up Xavier and Shadex
Where
Cat
there's
goes
light,
for you,
there are
Zong.
also
Eridus
shadows.
picks up the Lu Yi. Princess with a response. What will Princess bring up into the marksman lineup for us? Or will Princess be swapping out with Baba Clueless?
May the blood of my enemies flow
Your
from
team
my
And that's
spear.
it. Princess swaps out with Baba Clueless as Mincetar is back into the mix for the side of Empire Asylum. Yeah, that's exactly why we get to, why we do it. So hopefully that makes her day extra bright and sunny. Like you said, it's sunny today. Lotus will be looking at picking up Brody again for the side. Oh, swapping out with Granger last second. Lotus, show us what you can do with the Grangers. Cyber Wolf with the final ban for the
Hanabi,
side of
Sanjo,
Aphroditex. Banning out the
team is
Honeybee.
banning.
Huh, okay, interesting. Well,
It is
Chronos
better to be
cast,
feared
I
than
actually
loved.
agree with you.
If you
things
cannot
should
both.
go well, Yuzong, look, has that rotation ability, mobility with the Black Dragon form. You know, I almost wanted to say something. You know, I've got a laptop with 14 inches. You know, tiny screen. But that Black Dragon form can be so deadly. But a Gemini with the next pick. Oh, swapping out with Cyberwolf as Cyberwolf brings up the Angela for the side of Aphroditex. Damn, Aphroditex is looking on fire with this draft. If I am Empire Asylum, I would honestly be looking at picking up a full tank draft. Precious with the 1-1. Played beautiful the last time. Princess going with Sylvana. And Precious has got the 1-1. Oh, Gemini. Gemini. Let's go.
My kiss. Will it grant immortality or death?
Yeah, you see, that's a good question. I mean, that was open, but nonetheless, we see role swaps. So, Alice, Yuzong with the Angela combination. It's a deadly combo coming in from Aphrodite's here. And, ooh, Angelic Fury, you should stop flashing your skins. Seriously. Buy me a skin, seeing that you're flashing your fancy skins around. Alright, nonetheless, let's go. The draft has been concluded, and this will be the sudden death round. Winner takes it all in this match.
Okay. So this is an interesting draft. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, chat is correct. I am very scared of that Anabi. The princess with that Anabi it's scary.
Smash them.
All right, such a slight. What's happening here? Walking, stopping, walking, stopping. It's like we're doing the Macarena here. 1 Maca 2 Maca 3 Macarena. 1 Maca 2 Maca 3 Macarena. Hey, Macarena! Ah, hi. I'm sorry.
The only weakness coming out.
No, continue. The only weakness coming out.
From the side of Aphrodite's is going to be the Angela. This is either going to make or break the comp because they are a bit more open and susceptible to early game invade and ganks, especially how EMS loves helping their junglers clear. But one thing I'm interested about, is going to be Baba Clueless with the Mincetar Roam again instead of the Balric, and then also no Roam Boots.
Are we doing this again? Are we doing
We're doing this again.
We're doing this again. Oh, bro. But my question, right, is, and obviously, you know, the captain from EMS said it on the interviews the other night. They're trying to get the players to play in different roles, etc. But if I'm being honest, right, I wouldn't have taken off a Ninja Star with that Faza. That Faza was deadly and there was no respect ban. But looking at this, Shadex Cat being the first blood.
Whoa, that's the power of Sylvana. You need to respect that. Oh, but Princess is a bit low. There's a Throne of Ruin. Will secure the comeback kill onto Princess. So it's a 1-for-1 exchange in the top lane. Baba Clueless is a 1 HP. Will they get the kill? Will Angelic be able to snipe that? Luckily, the Dawning Light is not available yet.
And still no rope.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough for them. I mean, Mincetar is already almost a level behind. Luckily securing some of the gold from the gold lane. Now the Yuzong with the Black Dragon form is there just to zone everyone out. And they got the turtle. Now they will disengage from this. Once again, Shadex and Gemini doing the beautiful play of going for that small micro invade, counter jungling after the turtle.
That Dawning Light coming in from Xavier. Nearly catching 1-1. Oh, Precious. So Precious on your health right there. Xavier nearly sniped you. Beautiful snipe coming in from Angelic Fury. But that just kept 1-1 at bay.
That's been good. Good play so far. And honestly, this is a much more even game than we saw in the first two. It was very one-sided for EMS game one. Game 2 was one-sided for Aphrodite. In the early game, MS made a beautiful comeback though. Now it's 1-for-1. There's not a major gold lead. They have even advantage.
Yep. The only thing I think that is going to catch Empire Asylum now is the what? The Romy boots. Romy boots.
Okay, so I don't know why we have balls there. Was it maybe a lag out?
Well, let's see. Let's quickly get an eye out here. Astraea 1 coin toss. They want first pick. Oh, wait. Alright, it seems like lag for mid-team Empire Asylum. So there is a lag out.
And here comes the meta. The meta has returned.
It is the what? The pause meta.
But honestly, bro, beautiful camp coming out here from Princess on the Sylvana. Scouting out. Okay, now will Cyberwolf and Gemini walk into Princess? That is my question, because Baba is there to follow up. Gemini goes out of the bush. Looking, there's the hook. There's everything. Throne of Ruin has been used already. Hard God is onto Gemini, but she is being deleted. But the Thorny Light and Lotus with the beautiful follow-up, saving Alice from that engagement. But now Ares is also low. This is a lot of damage onto their lanes. Now they have the advantage to maybe look in for a kill, and yo, bro.
Yeah, but what a hook coming in from Baba Clueless, bro. That was a beautiful hook coming in from Mincetar. It's just unfortunate that there wasn't any true follow-up. That's going to be a combo that you need to keep an eye out. Baba Clueless, Roam Boots. You did realize you don't have your Roam Boots. You sold your boots for an attack item. Roam Boots, please. You're going to put your team at such deficit. And ladies and gentlemen, there you get to see the pause.
Baba Clueless can't buy the Roam Boots anymore because it's already past the mark. And yeah, I think that she just realized that. Sold the boots to buy Roam Boots and then realized, oh, I can't buy the Roam Boots anymore.
Well, there's one thing that Baba Clueless will take away from this match, and that is, play Roam. Remember your Roam Boots. Okay.
It makes it a bit difficult on the custom because a lot of people used to rank where it auto suggests the Roam Boots if you pick the own position. In custom lobbies, it does not do that. So you have to automatically go in and buy the Roam Boots, and then you have the follow-up there.
Yeah, so Brady Animator, just to give some feedback on the Shady, I'm not going to ask that, right? Anyway, so Brady Animator, just to answer that, in all our tournaments, right, both teams has a 5-minute pause each side. So this does use up 2 minutes of Empire Asylum's pause at this moment. All right, but Aphrodite is looking quite very firm at this second turtle of the match. Angelic Fury does secure it for the team.
Oh, and now they're going on to the red buff. They still have the red tree available. Will Gemini be able to get it? We will see that engage. Black Dragon Form looking on to pressure. There's a Petrify coming out. We will see the full team engage there. They are looking for the Sylvana. That's another kill. Now Precious is into the backline. Onto Angelic Fury. Will we see the Frostbuff Tang? There's the King's Calling come out. The 1-1 is still in the air. Now they need to disengage. There is a lot to do. Baba Clueless will be taken down by the Angela, securing our kill. So that is a 1-for-2 exchange. Now they're looking for the pressure onto the mid lane, but honestly, there is no pressure. I mean, you don't want to go push a wave against Luo Yi.
No, you don't.
Skill of hers, I don't remember. I don't remember the skill's name. Well, what's a passive call?
What, from Lu Yi?
Oh, is it just called the yin yang reaction or something?
Yeah, it's,
the viewers can help me.
Well, it has that. It's the one is the yin, the other one is the yang, and then you've got the yin yang overturn, and you've got the global.
Yin yang overturn is Kagura's skill.
I'm just trying to make you a little bit.
Ooh, Cyber overstepping, trying to tank for a team, but she's not the tank.
I don't know what she thought there, but that definitely didn't work. And EMS doing a beautiful job capitalizing on that mistake. The King's Calling was committed, though, for the Angela, just securing the kill. They are looking for Yuzong. There's a Petrify into the mix. We will see that kill onto Baba Clueless. They have the angle, they have the advantage, and they are looking to take this total uncontested. I mean, it is still 90 seconds. Precious will get taken down in the 1v1 against Lotus. And the hard cast was used, but this is a tower.
Yeah, that's a tower in favor of Aphrodite. Well, it should be a tower with the next minion wave. But yeah, bro, look, this 14-inch dragon Yuzong is doing what we expected Yuzong to do. You see what I did there? I wasn't being provoked, but anyway, my English hate time is not on point tonight. Aphrodite is going to steer this third and final turtle of this match, and Aphrodite is so pretty with their offensive plays here onto Empire Asylum.
Yeah, it's been crazy play so far. I mean, look at the position, but there Princess is into the mix with a beautiful ult, but she will get taken out. There's offer out from team. And this has been advantage so far. There is 2 turrets already down. Baba is just protecting the 3rd turret. So, bro, this is still anyone's game, to be honest.
Yeah, well, we're at the 7.5 minute mark. It's 4 kills advantage in favor of Aphrodite. And they've got a 4.1k gold lead. Oh, that Dawning Light doing so much damage.
Oh, bro, Xavier is maybe 3,000 gold away from being able to just kill everyone. As soon as she gets, like, maybe the 3rd item, we will expect her to go. But, bro, overstep coming out from Aphrodite says they didn't watch the bot lane now. They lost a turret. And Ninja Star is going to the 1v1 with Shadex. But honestly, Balric is not someone you want to 1v1.
No, you don't, bro. Especially with that passive that the Balric has, bro. I remember the days when I used to play for endgame, where they forced me to only play the Balric, and Balric wasn't viable at that season 4 meta. But nonetheless, anyway, yeah, I did say that.
Okay, this is that bot. They're looking for the angle. Oh, the ultimate, bro, Angelic, wrong way, my bro, wrong way. If she got that snipe straight, 2 people would have died. But unfortunately, that was into the wrong direction, and I did see that.
And it's on stream. So, Angelic Fairy, here's your custom. What is that? The ladies with the pom-poms. Your cheerleader song. Be excited. Be excited. Be excited. Be excited.
Oh, honestly, this Lord is up, and I honestly think that Empire Asylum can still contest it. They are not going to go for that. Rather going for the split push, taking a page out of Gemini's book on the first game. So at least securing some type of advantage. Dawning Light trying to clear that wave. Seems like Princess will disengage from that. Now this is Lord taking. They need to get this mid lane tower pushed out. Honestly, they need to full set this.
Yeah, Shadex Cat did commit the Black Dragon form. The Dawning Light has been committed. Oh, the Wrath of Giants lands onto 2. Over the... Oh, Alice gets taken down as Ninja Star continues the ninja-like plays and securing a kill for Empire Asylum.
Yeah, bro, Alice trying to basically attack the turret next to a Balric was not the smartest idea. They still have that opportunity to defend this. So a beautiful defense coming out from EMS, but now there's 2 other lanes to worry about. And honestly, this Lord push is going to be hard to defend. They will definitely maybe lose something else. I would say that Aphrodite just need to start trying to force something.
Yeah, well, especially if they want to finish this early. Because, I mean, the longer this match goes, the more in favor it could turn in favor of Empire Asylum. Yo, I used the word favor a lot of times there.
You honestly have some favorites. And my favorite for the side of EMS is definitely Ninja Star, bro. Ninja Star has been crazy. Balric, even on the Faza, and it's been crazy plays. Bro, Shadex committing the Black Dragon.
trying to get a positioning on, but unfortunately, the team was there to follow up. This is the point in stage where Aphrodite needs to start freezing the lanes. They need to starve EMS from any and all farm.
Oh, Shrimsy, what did I get myself into? So, Scarp is now recruited into Shrimsy's cheer squad. Before Queen of the Mountain is over, we need a full cheer, guys, on screen. Thank you. Alright, 1-1 secures a kill onto Lotus, but there's a 1-for-1 exchange. Both marksmen getting eliminated in that team fight engagement.
Yeah, now it seems like they are just going for as much jungle invader as they possibly can. Princess going for the option, does get the retry, but this is the retry used. Luckily, the Lord is not up. Black Dragon tried to zone out, but was not successful. So, oh, bro, this has been a tight game.
Yeah, it's been a tight game, bro. It is 5-3 past the 12-minute mark. I'm going to get the items up in just a minute, just waiting for the lanes to be open in that moment. Granger, Lotus needs to definitely look at picking up the stacks on her Sky Piercer. I just quickly want to see how many stacks does she have on her. Oh, she's on 444. Yeah, okay.
Oh, on a passive.
On her passive, yeah. No, she needs to get the stacks up on that Sky Piercer. But we know Granger is a danger Granger late game.
Yeah, 100%. And especially with how farm she was in the early game, it is definitely going to allow them to go for this snowball potential. She is 2k gold ahead of most of the enemy team, 1.2 ahead of Precious. So Precious still in the game. I mean, if she can get the crossbow tank beautifully set with a follow-up from the team, they can still team wipe. I mean, you have major team fight combo potential. You have the Balric, the Minstathar, the Luo, the Sylvana. Everything is on the line. And the main course of play is going to be this backdoor angle, because honestly, I don't think EMS can go for this contest. They have the Balric available, but there's just so much of pressure coming out from the side of Aphrodite. But the bot lane is open. There's no Holy Shield. So that might be the lane they were looking at.
Yeah, bro. That good. Sorry, I'm just laughing at the comments here in the chat. Yeah, obviously, Black Knight asking me, do I need a favor? No, Black Knight, I do not need a favor. It was, it's just what it is. And, yeah. We believe in EMS because we believe in EMS, emergency services. What is this? Timu Dragon, henceforth, it's a lizard. Dragon funded Timu. Oh my word, bro. Chat is super busy tonight. Alright, but yeah, we should be ending off on the total duration of pause left for Empire Asylum. That first break, the first pause was 30 seconds, the second pause was 1 minute and 20 seconds, and we've reached another 2 minutes at this moment of time. So that's 3 minutes and 50 seconds, so there's still 1 minute and 10 to go.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that one of the players' areas from EMS is having ping spikes. So it is unfortunate that it has happened now. I mean, we've seen Luo struggling a bit to get to the team fights in time. And, I mean, a high ping is never nice to have, but, yeah, it's unfortunate we can't resort at this point.
Yeah, unfortunately. And Shady, I think they're not hitting the likes because they don't want us to be in a cheer squad. What?
Dudes. I mean, these are the ladies. Support the ladies of our region. They've been doing so well so far. And giving the like to the channel is good, but giving the like to the ladies, that's what we want.
Indeed so. All right, so there's 20 seconds left of this pause. It is going to be so unfortunate and it's going to be so sad.
It is.
I hate doing this every time, but we have to.
It's almost done. It was a bit shorter. They still have until 26:40 to resume the game. And then we need to start.
Yeah, so, We're not a bunch of animals. We're human, and we live in a society, and therefore we need to follow rules. Unfortunately, yeah. There's okay. There we go. Pew pew.
Oh, Baba Clueless looking for the 1v1 potential. Luckily, Lotus went to clear that lane, so that's the backdoor angle being taken away. They are looking for the Lord angle, and this is going to be uncontested for the side of Aphrodite. Says EMS was looking for the angle. Ninja Star has the positioning, but that is the Aphrodite onto one, and this will be a kill onto the Balric. This is the chat that was needed. The last player in the lobby that hasn't had a death. So this is crazy play so far, and this is the angle for Aphrodite to definitely end this battle.
Yeah, indeed. So, and it was a 1-for-0 exchange, and the Lord going in favor of Aphrodite. Shroomsy, just to remind the chat, what happens should the teams lose in this match?
Alright, so luckily it's not the end of the road for the teams if they lose in this battle. They are just going to the lower bracket, so they will have one final chance, one opportunity. Will they seize the moment, or will they let it slip?
Alright, so GG's, as we do see Aphrodite securing that final tier 2 turret. However, the King's Calling has been committed. Baba Clueless taking a lot of damage. But Aphrodite's not being able to secure a tier 3 turret with this Lord. Will they be able to secure this mid lane tier 3 turret? No, sir. That is not. There's no minion waves. Oh, look at that pull coming in from Insitar. We do see the Throne of Ruin getting committed from Alice. That Black Dragon has been committed. And it's a double kill for Granger. Lotus seal the deal and bring in a triple kill.
Oh, there's the stun coming out from Angelic Fury, the Dawning Light. That is Lotus getting the pseudo maniac. That's 4 kills down. That is the team wipe, and that is the game. What a comeback coming out from Aphrodite with a reverse sweep. Unfortunate that there was some lag, some connection issues from the side of EMS. I think if they had their full team available, it might have been completely other game, but unfortunately Aphrodite takes the victory. They will head on further into the upper bracket lobbies, and the EMS will have one final chance in the lower brackets. So this is not it just yet.
Yeah,
tonight we have one more match.
Yeah, we have one more match, and I see a lot of words there in the chat, but MVP going to Gemini on the Alice, and Ninja Star being the MVP player for Empire Asylum tonight. So GG's well played, and Hosh Tokolosh away bro like it. I will not continue with that song. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to pop up the intro for you just for a minute whilst we get the second lobby sorted out for you, and we will be back with the next best of 3 series.
Yeah. Boots hit the ground, hear the crowd ignite. 5 queens loading in, yeah, it's battle night. Draft so clean, every move calculated. They said all girls, now the lobby shaking from the bottom lane to the Lord's domain. Every push, every fight, yeah, we playing for the name. No mercy, no pause, hear the turrets fall. This ain't just a game, this is a battle call. Yeah. They doubted the fire, they questioned the crown, but legends are forged when the odds break down. Controller steady, eyes on the throne. Step back now, the queens are home. Queen of the mountain, stand tall, don't bow. Every win etched in history now. From the first blood call to the final sound, we ride, we ride. Queen of the mountain, no fear, no limit in a champion shout. Waylander giving, this is what it's about. All girls, all power, the crown's been found. We roll, Queen of the mountain, we roll. Queen of the mountain, we roll. Queen of the mountain. Macro on point, rotations tight. Mind games heavy, every fight precise. Savage in the jungle, mid holds the line. Gold lane shining, yeah, victory's mine. Not playing dress up, not here for show. We here for the W, let the whole world know. Respect gets earned when the nexus breaks. Another team down, another crown we take. Hearts pounding loud like the caster's call. One last push, watch the empire fall. Minions march, destiny's clear. Queens don't run, we dominate. mountain. Stand proud, don't bow. Everywhere etched in history now. From the first blood call to the final sound. We rise, we roll, Queen of the mountain. No fear, no limit, hear the champion shout. Waylander gaming, this is what it's about. All girls, all power, the crown's been found. We roll, Queen of the mountain. We roll, Queen of the mountain. We roll, Queen of the mountain. This is for the ones they overlooked. Every you can that we shook. Control is blazing, legacy written. Queens of the map, unstoppable, different. Queen of the mountain. Remember the name. MLBB legends changing the game. From Waylander stage to the global ground. All girls rise. Queen of the mountain. Cloud stays heavy, but we hold it down. Bow to the queens. Queen of the mountain. Oh, we roll. Queen of the mountain. We roll. Queen of the mountain. Yeah. Boots hit the ground, hear the crowd ignite. 5 queens loading in, yeah, it's battle night. Draft so clean, every move calculated. They said all girls, now the lobby shaking. From the bottom lane to the Lord's domain. Every push.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Like I said, it will just take us a minute or two. The second match's lobby is sorted, and well, we are going to start with the bands. So let's just get this band sorted out quickly, and then we can start with the second best of 3 series.
So now everyone can see me. Oh, it's been a crazy evening. Now, I've been waiting for this match for so long. Honestly, I've been waiting because OTK has been the dominating team in Queen of the Mountain so far, and all over. But
OTQ.
OTQ, the queens of the one tricks. But now another point is that Astraea has also been a very dominating team. I honestly think, in my opinion, Astraea is maybe the team we wanted to dethrone the Queens. But if this goes once again in a clean sweep, I don't know who's going to stop O2Q.
Well, I mean, I've said it in the previous stream. One Trick Queens are the team to beat, right? And as you mentioned, Astraea, they are one of the teams that has the potentiality, or the probability, the potential, a lot of floofness, right, to beat One Trick Queens, because as you mentioned, they were dominant in their matches. So very curious to see how this one plays out. But without further ado, let's go quickly through the lobby bans. The lobby bans coming in from Astraea is Guinevere and Camilla, and One Trick Queens banning out the Belleric and the Roger. So without further ado, let's jump into this next best of 3 series. And now whilst we do that, let me quickly sort out the poll for you all.
While you're sorting out the poll, I don't know if it's my McDonald's Wi-Fi or are you sounding like a robot?
Well, let me quickly reset my headset.
Well, I mean, technical difficulty is part of the game. So, bro, this meta of the ladies has been crazy so far. I mean, Carmilla still having 100% contestation rate over all the games. Xborg being second on the list, then Alice and Eamon, and I understand why. I mean, they've done so well so far. Oh, not Alan Eamon, sorry, Alice and Eamon. But yeah, so Balric once again getting banned out. I kind of expected it with the Carmilla, as you said. And then the Roger and the Guinevere are more of respect-based bans. So I'm wondering, are we going to see more of the respect bans coming out? I mean, the Xborg is still open, Aemon is open, CC is open. CC is kind of a coin flip at this point.
Yeah, CC is a coin flip. Is my mic sounding better?
It is sounding a bit better, so we can start. Alrighty, so while we are waiting for our referees, just to start the game, wake up from their slumber. Ooh. Are we still waiting for someone to ready up?
No.
Or?
Okay, and it's you streams. It wasn't me. All right, Layla, welcome to the stream. Here's your special shout out from Waylander Gaming, and Layla, please tell the viewers to hit that like just because you asked to do so. So into the drafting phase we go. Psycho with a first ban for the side of Astraea.
Your team is banned.
Ooh, miss banning. Is this a potential lag out?
That's unfortunate. Unfortunately, even with the lag out, there's no restart for bans missed.
Your team is banning.
But I don't know, maybe it might have been a lag out, might have been miscommunication with the coach trying to decide on which heroes to ban. I mean, we've heard this multiple times where there has been some sort of issue with the decision of the ban making.
Guided by Lantern's light.
Light me up and watch the world.
Your team.
Okay, good chat. As we will see the Xbox being banged out again. I mean, bro, Xbox has been having a very good time so far, and he's been dominating the XP lane and even the jungle in some cases.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I got sidetracked there, just reading messages. In I'm not supposed to be reading messages because I'm streaming, But Iwan showing us Eve, and Eve showing us Minotaur.
Okay, so that's Alice. So that's Alice Minotaur combo is crazy good. If they pair up the Eve with this as well, I think OTQ has the best team fight drop. I don't know what the side of Astra has in their pocket. There is still a lot of options left. But I honestly think this Xbox ban out of Psycho's hands was necessary. I mean, she's been dominating with that Xbox.
Yeah, I agreed. So Puchari, no power with the next pick and Psycho as well. Oh! Fanny Camilla getting picked up for the side of Astraea.
Was Carmilla not banned out in lobby?
Let's quickly check. It was Belleric Roger.
I've been waiting for too long.
Your team is banning.
I'm just quickly reviewing.
I honestly don't know. Was it overstep not banning out that Carmilla? I have no idea.
Come on, Dexter. It's our show time.
I had the camera overview on at that moment of time. And there was too much chatting. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, Camilla was banned, so yeah. Anyway.
So it was banned.
They call me a hero because I saved
okay, so we
from falling apart.
So it's going to be redraft up until the Camilla.
Your team is picking.
Oh, ladies, ladies, ladies.
Let's make this
Beneath the
celebration
waves,
sparkle like
where
a
the
winter
shadows
wonderland.
dance and play.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is why you watch the bands that you actually play. Because, yeah, this is something we could have prevented.
Yeah, indeed so. And that is also why we remind you what the bands were. Alright.
Do you want to
Okay,
make friends with
just give me a
Nana?
second. Let me quickly just go over to the teams.
Lol. Nana Jungle Crazy. uh. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba doy, dabba dee dabba doy, dabba dee dabba doy. Let's start. Yo, chat, you guys are making me so savage tonight.
5 seconds.
Alright, so we will see that,
Smash them.
oh, just for all intents
All
and
troops
purposes,
deployed.
you know? Let's do this. Just for this brawl match. So, Carnugello, this is going to be a redraft because the Carmilla was picked up even though she was banned out. So it will be a quick succession draft match or brawl match up until 1 minute until someone can, well, end the match. Alright, ladies, surrender now, please! Let's go! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we finally got the pause, well, the surrender that we wanted for. So Zelda with the retribution on the Nana goes MVP in this 2-minute brawl match. Alright, but without further ado, let's quickly get the second match's lobby up and running. Well, first match's lobby up and running so that we can, well, continue where we left off. Oh, Shroomsy! Yeah, Shady, that is exactly what happened there. They were putting up a dance show there for us.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Good on you, bro. Shroomsy, can I just ask you to move up, please?
You want me to come and cast this last one?
You can if you want. You can if you want. It was just
Yeah.
some technical difficulties here. Ladies picking up a hero that was banned out, you know.
At least they pick something. It's not like when you ask them what they want to eat. For once, they pick something. Or when they take you to your clothes shop, right? And then you go to 10 stores and they pick the first dress they picked up in the first store. Bro, I can flip my shit. For that. For that. Alright, let me just fill some water. I'll be back now.
Alrighty, I'm back, boys. Okay, so the Fanny was also actually a lag out. It was communicated with the referees as well.
Alright, so it was interesting. Interrupting. But my question is, how did... Never mind. Never mind. I'll just have to go and rewatch the stream because for me, it seemed like it was a swap out for the Camilla. So, but nonetheless, it is what it is. Ready up, please.
What it is. Alright, okay. So it is a redraft from the second phase, and we will get ready to go. Oh, I see Uncle Way also joined us.
Yeah, he's going to be casting the last match with us.
Oh, goated. Now, viewers, you guys are in for some action now.
Yes, so Rafaela Ryzen Rianotso. Sorry if I butchered your name. Yes, the Fanny is still up and valid for that. Yeah.
No, it gets redrafted.
That was before the Camilla.
The Fanny was a lag out. Why are we so quiet?
I'm busy handling the admin because it seems like the refs are not doing their job tonight.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got you. Time to wet the throat.
Okay.
Get ready to scream.
Alright, so it's Belleric, Roger, Guinevere, and Camilla. Alright, good luck and have fun to both teams. And let's go into the first match in this second best of 3 series.
Second match. So who took the victory in the first match?
It's the first match of the best of 3. It's the second match. It was Aphrodite's 1-2-1.
Yeah. So now it's the second best of 3 series, which is Astraea up against One Trick Queens, and we unfortunately a miss ban once again.
Thorns remain.
All right.
Yeah, the band say the same, so they have to miss ban.
So this is the first match in the best of 3 between the two teams.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm sure you guys already know what the bans and stuff are going to be like. I'm going to be the one who's going to get surprised.
Yeah, so how about we allow Wade to do the fresh bans because he didn't see the ban.
I didn't. We'll take a look at it now. So the Zushin Lance X-Borg
Crowned by
into the
heaven's
mix.
mandate,
Your
my
team
legacy shall endure.
With Zushin being banned outright, creates the possibility for Hylos or one of those.
left undone.
Or death.
Yeah, okay, a Grok, yeah, possibly. I mean, you wouldn't really ban a Zushin if you're gonna pick up a Grok, right? Because Grok does have that CC immunity into the mix. But Grok's a pretty decent pick here. But they're gonna need something to deal with the Minnow Alice combination. So the question is, what are they going to be looking at? They're deciding to go with the Uranus. Maybe a little bit of sustainability. Try to keep Alice in lane, possibly by out-clearing her. But I don't think Uranus can really out-clear an Alice. That's going to be a bit of an iffy one. Alice is going to have the ability to rotate much quicker than Uranus does towards the neutral objectives. It looks like OTQ want to counter Global Vision with Global Vision. ISS picked up for the Zetian. And well, he can synergize quite nicely with both Minnow and Alice into the mix. But the question is now, what are going to be, Astraea going to be locking on for their jungle picks? This is the last few bans here from the two.
I've been waiting for
Banning
so
out the
long.
carry is a good option since they have two solid tanks, and the carry is super strong right now. If I was the side of OTQ, I'd be thinking of picking up a Claude into this lineup. They don't have any hard CC to try to deal with the Claude. That blazing duets in and out could cause a bunch of havoc, but let's see what they decide to lock on. So with a final ban coming through afterwards, or at least pick coming through. Going for the Granger pick, although they just flashed the Granger pick. They decide to go for Lunox on the gold lane. Or is that going to be a mid lane Lunox, and then they're picking up an MM? But that's going to be double MM strat. If you're going to go for the double MM strat, then Astraea might as well go for something a little bit more early game. Because with the double MM strat, you can actually start snowballing if you can get your early game going.
Yeah, agreed, bro. But Astraea seems like they're going for the Leslie Eamon combination there. Look, Eamon is a super strong jungler there. But yeah, it's going to be Lunox mid lane as Kami-sama picks up the Granger for the side of One Trick Queens, right? So the view is definitely favoring One Trick Queens in this best of 3 series by 67%. So yeah, good luck and have fun to both teams. And yeah, this is the first match in this best of 3 series. Who will be the stronger between the two teams? Who will be the better team? I mean, like we mentioned before you joined us, Astraea has been very dominant in all of their matches leading up to this, and exactly the same can be said with One Trick Queens, right? Being super dominant in their first matches. I'm just very curious to see if Nigel is going to swap up his team again going into the second match. But yeah, Astraea is not an easy feat, you know, so let's see how this one does play out.
Yeah, I think a lot of this is going to come down to, in the early part of the game, if they can bait out Lunox's brilliance form early, it could be a game changer, because yes, Alice will have the faster time rotating compared to Uranus, right? She's got the skills to do so, and the ability to dive the backline. The Throne of Ruin could prove to be very problematic for Amon, and as we know, XP laners love to target the jungle in the early part. But
all troops deployed.
It's into the game, right? And we're gonna see how the discipline plays out.
Yeah, I mean, One Trick Queens, one of the strategies that they've been pulling off was going for those early jungle invades, putting the pressure onto the lanes, and just capitalizing and keeping that pressure at hand, and also chasing the objective. So, Michael, what I'm going to be looking for is how Astraea can counter that, in my opinion. It's not an easy counterplay to do, but I mean, bro, it is doable.
Yeah, well, the thing is, right, they don't really have the early game here. if you're going to compare Minnow up against Grok and Zetchen or Lunox, right? As you can see already, the early jungle invade into the mix, and they deny YSS. They deny Zelda the farm there on that YSS. So it's going to be a little bit difficult. Leslie trying to get the poke. Oh, nice wall coming through there. They force the flicker out from Kami-sama. So that's going to be 2 minutes, or at least up until the 3.5 minute mark, where Grange is going to have to be very, very careful, especially considering Amon is making that a bit of a delayed rotation towards the lane there. Mano trying to get into position here once more. Would be able to scout out where Amon is, but nicely done here by Sakrao, pulling that small camp into the mix here. Leslie just last hitting and staying fairly safe. Kami-sama realizes, has the opportunity to take that gold crab down. But the question is, will we see Sakrao go for that quick play? Oh, there is a possibility to go on to Eve, who does dive back to a bit of safety. The Amon deciding, against going in full on, because it's time for the first lord of the game. First turtle of the game.
Yeah, it is the first turtle of the game. It's at the 2 minute mark. No first blood has been taken down yet. We do see that Grok doesn't have that Totonic charge yet. However, YSS secures the first turtle of the matches. We do see the Throne of Ruin coming in from Alice, and Iwan picks up the first blood as the shards gets committed, but Iwan picking up a double kill. That's a 2-for-0 exchange in favor of One Trick Queen, as well as the first turtle of the match.
That retribution from Zelda there came in clutch for their team. Solo kill in the bot lane. But I mean, they were not in a favorable position, were OTQ. It was just the clutch retribution that actually helped them. Leslie trying to escape this. Throws that second skill to get back to safety. Lunox with the Dark Ultimate underneath the turn, but will pay for it in his life. Eve has the ability to heal, but there's no real lockdown or major damage, and so it's going to be a 1-for-1 exchange.
Bro, I'm just wondering if Lunox had the Brilliance form, if that could have changed out different. Maybe Iwan was just a second or two too late on the Brilliance form, but nonetheless, that is a 1-for-1 exchange.
Yeah, well, it's you gotta have the quick fingers for that. Lunox is, most mages are not mechanically, you don't need much mechanics to play mages. Most of the mages is heroes, right? It's just your Lunox, your Kaguras, right? There's a couple of them where you need those mechanical skills and the quick fingers to deal with it. Alright, so we're into a pause. And so far, I would say this matchup is reasonably even. Granted, you do have a kill and a 1k gold advantage going the way of OTQ. And they would be the happier for this because they've got a pretty decent scaling composition.
Yeah, bro. Agreed. I just quickly want to see what is up with the pause. Who paused?
Well, we'll find out shortly what was going on with that pause and if there's going to be any lag or issues like that. And anyway, it looks like we are okay back up and running. Though, the rotations from both teams were quite different. Oh, the wall coming out from Grok, a bit of poke damage here onto Arwen. Zetchian there using that range that she does have, as Leslie took quite a bit of damage, survived the exchange, gets to the opportunity to recall, but lost a little bit of farm there.
Yeah, but looking at both teams, bro, they're absolutely, both of them are actually rotating as an absolute unit. You see the combination of the Roma and the Mages rotating together, bro. This match is going to be very interesting. Oh, the Tectonic Charge lands onto Zelda. However, she is able to jump over the wall. And let's see how this one is going to play out. Will we see the Throne of Ruin as we do see the wall getting committed from Grok? However, Minato secures the kill onto Grok and we do see Uranus into the mix as well. The shards has been committed onto Alice, but she still survives that. Will we see the Mountain Shocker getting committed in the next second or two?
Yeah, well, Uranus, manages to get a set up Zetchian into the mix as well. Look at Uranus. Oh my goodness, gets taken down, but the flicker comes through. But there's Owen with the cleanup. Will this be a triple? She's got that Knight ultimate still left, but Leslie with the rotation has the deadly snipe out here. It should be Alice. Goodbye to Alice, even the Vengeance not being able to save. You know why I was saying the rotations were different from before. This time round, both teams went for, like, I would say maybe about a 2 year ago kind of rotation. If you notice from the early game, they were actually rotating towards the side lanes, not opting for that mid lane control. Oh, look at that once more from Leslie. She's really starting to hurt.
Yeah, she is really starting to hurt, bro, and they need to be careful. I mean, I think Leslie is a devastating Leslie. However, we do see the knockup coming in from Minotaur onto Grok. We do see the Fury of the Phoenix lands onto pretty much for the Mountain Shock as we committed. Shaiko gets taken down. Eamon is no longer. Will we see the throne? Oh, yes! The Throne of Ruin lands onto 2. YSS secures a double kill, and this should grant One Trick Queens the second turtle of the match. Definitely be getting the upper hand in that team fight. That was a 3-for-0 exchange in favor of One Trick Queens as well as the second turtle of the match.
Yeah, the problem that Astraea are facing right now is actually with the itemization here coming through from Grok. Went for the dominance ice early, so it does not have any amount of like real sustainability in the mix here. Goes for the tectonic charge onto Owen, but is gonna get taken down with a dark ultimate. I mean, okay, look, it's difficult to deal with the Dark Ultimate. Oh, Leslie, nice play there. Minnow underneath the turret. Leslie trying to deal with this. The Endless Shards does come out, but Eve manages to get a kill, or at least set up the kill. It's going to be Armin with a double kill there. The turret has been taken. Nice Mountain Chakra coming up from Zelda. Eamon trying to get that passive out, but he's going to take a lot of damage. Doesn't have second skill available. He's going to try to get to a bit of safety. Now has the second skill. There's the wall coming in as YSS dashes to a bit of safety.
Ugh, that Eamon can be so happy that the Granger didn't have that Desunado, bro. I was looking at that bar, I was like, damn. If Granger had another first skill or a Desunado in the mix there, Eamon would have been cooked.
Yeah. Agreed. But yeah, like I was saying, right, it's just like if Grok went for a little bit more sustaining as the item instead of going for rushing the anti-heal, Grok is the one that's going to have to provide the CC. So it's Uranus who has to start this off by getting the poke damage. And if you're looking at the positioning of OCQ, they're actually setting up in terms of their positioning for the Grok. They have, throughout all of the fights, all of them been very, very bunched up. And so it's Uranus who needs to go in, Grok with the wall, and then the tectonic charge to follow up. But I mean, they're just kind of spread out right now, Astraea, which is what's causing their composition not to be as effective as you would expect.
Yeah, agreed. Oh, we do see the tectonic charge lands onto 2. However, the Mountain Shocker secures the kill onto Zetian, and the battle continues under the tier 1 turret. Crystal Queen gets eliminated by the Lunox. Oh, as Iwan secures a tier 1 turret for One Trick Queens. But Leslie going for the tier 2 turret in the bot lane in the meantime. So first Lord of the match will go firmly to the side of One Trick Queen.
Yeah. So Leslie is, I mean, if you just check in a goal there for Leslie very quickly, right, you will see that Leslie is quite fed at this moment in time. She's sitting at almost 6k gold, which is the highest of anybody in the match right now. And that could prove to be a bit of a game changer as we head towards this the ending part of the mid game.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I mean, look, your damage dealers, they are always your key points for your team to make it or break it entering the late stages of this game, bro. But yeah, the first Lord of the match is being left alone, so he does charge up onto the tier 2 turret. We do see Psycho going for, Psycho going for the Lord, and that will be no tier 2 turret in the top lane for the side of One Trick Queens. However, there's 2 places to focus on at once. We've got the solo battle in the top lane. Uranus is zoning out One Trick Queens in the jungle here. Will we see the opening coming in from Minotaur? Will we have that Minoan Fury? Oh, there we go! There's Minoan Fury under the tier 2 turret. The Titanic Charge misses everybody into the turret, and the Brilliance form coming in from Lunox as she secures the kill onto Leslie. Uranus will take a lot of damage here. Oh, but what a flank coming in from the Eamon as Iwan gets shut down.
Yeah, and the shutdown kill going to the Amon, who they would have been one of the heroes that they'd want to get that onto, because he's going to be one of the main sources of damage. Well, Leslie will be, right? But I mean, having the Amon in the mix there with some extra bit of damage is gonna help. I think that the defense of the tier 2 turret from Astraea could have been, it was a bit dangerous, right? Especially with so many players from OTQ going around there. It might have been best to, with that lack of positional advantage or numbers advantage, not having the overload, it might have been best to give up that bot lane tier 2 turret. I mean, they lost it anyway.
Yeah, they did lose it in any case, bro. But yeah, just to add on, I mean, Amon is a nice chase hero. And like you said, if he can have that extra damage to follow up on heroes that's trying to escape, that could be a vital turn. And also, using Amon as a flank hero is such a beautiful play, bro.
Well, that's Amon's play style, right? It's whenever you're playing an Amon, right, you just need to wait for the engagement, right? You wait for the fight to start, then you go for a wraparound play to get into the backline. It's not like he has the skills to just walk up or like, you know, those dashes, kind of like a Lance who can go in there. There's the right under the mix. The Minoan Fury comes through with the Throne of Ruin as a follow-up, but it's a Minnow who's healing and surviving through all of this endless shots. I think onto the wrong target there. You don't really want to try to land that on a Minnow who's just going to heal through all of this. Space has been created for OTQ. They're going to get the second Lord of the game. There will be no Holy Shields as we're going to be past the 12-minute mark shortly. So the question really now is, can they actually end with this? Or will the defensive capabilities here of the side of Astraea come out?
Yeah, that's going to be vital. I mean, One Trick Queen sitting pretty at this moment, having an 8 kill advantage plus a 7.2k gold lead. This is One Trick Queen's match to win or lose.
Yeah, they've been timing that combination between the Minoan Fury and Throne of Ruin very well, right? It's the layering of those skills. They've been setting it up like a wombo combo, allowing especially Arwen on that Lunox. I mean, I'd be surprised if she's not the highest damage dealer in the game. Nice wall coming up from Crystal Queen, just blocking the Lord up. But they are quite bunched, which is going to be a bit dangerous, especially with Minnow going into the mix. There's a Minoan Fury, lands onto 4. The follow-up into the backline. Arwen once more just melting everybody down. It's a 3-0. Will we see Lunox get that Maniac? It's a Maniac. Go for the Savage. I did need the base now, the Lord says. No Savage for you.
No,
we're gonna end this now.
Yeah, but GG's well played. I went picking up a Maniac. And I just quickly need to let Junior know that there was a Maniac. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, what a first match. Let's go. Second match. Let's get it up and running. Eve picking up the MVP with a Minotaur. One Trick Queens. Way, like you said, what a beautiful combo play coming in from the Minotaur with the Alice. The question is, will Astraea allow them to do that once more?
Yeah, Astraea was stacking too much onto one another. They were getting caught in both the Minoan Fury, which is landing into the Throne of Ruin. You needed to separate a little bit there, maybe create some space between the front line and the back line. Just a certain degree of patience would have helped.
You know, not allowing them to have that fast play of a game. But look, it is easier said than done. Always, bro. It is not, you know, we say they need to slow down the pace, but is it always easy to slow down the pace?
Not so much the pace, it's just the positioning. Like, they needed to position it a little differently. I mean, the same could be said for OTQ, because they also were bunching up. If you look at both teams across this matchup, right, they were sitting one on top of the other, and all you really needed is, it was a question of who's going to land their combo first. Was it going to be OTQ, who have that Throne of Ruin and Minoan Fury into the mix, or is it going to be Uranus with the poke and then Grok with the tectonic charge, there was a lot of bunching up, right? I'm not sure if the coaches, as they're watching, would have spotted that as positional weaknesses. Because, I mean, the first game shows a lot. It shows draft weaknesses. It shows positional weaknesses, players being comfortable or uncomfortable on certain positions, right? And then from there, you adjust into the second. So that's why, things really do change up in the second matchup. Let's see if anybody's going to be taking advantage of the situation.
And this is the first time that One Trick Queens, they don't swap out their team that they had in the first match, bro. It's been a trend for them where, going into the second match is like 3 or 4 members swapping out. So I'm very happy to see that they stick to it. What's this? Zushin? Zushin. Wait. Okay. So it's Belleric Roger. Okay, we get it. We got it. It's a Belleric and a Roger band.
A good bands coming out from the side of OTQ here. Especially the Belleric. They have been definitely doing their homework. They know that Astraea love that Belleric combo. When they have Belleric in the mix, it just takes their gameplay up a whole nother level.
Agreed, bro. And look, we've seen some good plays coming in from Belleric, except for when Cyberwolf was playing it. I'm sorry, Cyber. I'm sorry. That was a lot of pre-game aggression coming in from the Belleric. Look, Cyber played a very beautiful game going into the second and the third round, but that Belleric, Cyber, just leave it. But Astraea banning out the Guinevere and the Camilla, so that's it. The bans being Belleric, Roger, Guinevere, and Camilla. Good luck and have fun. And we can jump into the second match.
I'm wondering, are we going to see the Minotaur Respect ban coming through? Honestly, it's something you can definitely consider.
I agree. Minnow was, I mean, there's times when Minnow can be played as an initiator. There's times where he's played as a counter initiator. Most often, Minnow is picked up as a counter initiator. But except over the way in this matchup, yes, initiator for us was very, very much on point. And the way it was done, right, by Eve, walking in there, soaking up the damage, the itemization was done really, really well by the Minnow, and set up pretty much everything that they were going to do.
No, I 100% agree with that. And the Alice also with the follow-up there coming in was crazy. So I 100% agree with the Alice ban. Clutch ban so far. Even also being respect banned. But so this is a lot of advantages they have. The YSS is still open. There's the minnow ban. But now I expect OTQ to go for the YSS first pick.
Is the YSS first pick worthy, though? That's the question.
Crowned by heaven's mandate.
That can also work. Zeshin being one of the heroes with the top win rate so far in the tournament. So I definitely love that pick. So now I'm wondering, will they get the Zeshin and the YSS double global vision?
Possible. But I mean, when you're picking up a Zeshin, right? You obviously are using this for
Let's make this celebration sparkle like a
when
winter
you're gonna
wonderland.
use a Zeshin, you want heroes who are going to be closely stacked to one another in the course of a team fight. This could play very much in favor of OTQ because we noticed both teams in the last match have that same, I would say, a positional weakness where they stick a little bit too close to one another.
I've been waiting for too long.
So, having that Zeshin in the mix is something very
saved
good.
my nation from falling apart.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I mean, there's a lot of picks that can synergize very well with the Zeshin, and she is very good at just using it as a preventative engagement measure. If you see someone running at you with a conceal, pop the Fear of the Phoenix, they're most probably going to disengage. But having the Zeshin also to start a counter engage is going to be very good. I mean, the Grok is still open, so Eve can pick the Grok. I expect them to go double heavy tank for OTQ currently. I mean, they have the carry, they have 2 major damage dealers, so just need the front line now.
Yeah, they do. And so, yes, well, it looks like they are going to be going for that tankier composition. So they get rid of the Lunox, which did cause them quite a bit of problems. However, like with the lineup so far, Lunox wasn't going to be a pick here. So I'd say
definitely not
a wasted ban.
100% agree. I mean, the marksman, the gold lane, and the mage has already been picked up. Unless you're going to throw Lunox in the XP lane, then there's 4 squishies, which I would not agree with. So maybe a missed opportunity there. The Grok also been taken out. I mean, Grok did have a hard time, but was causing a lot of problems for the side of OTK.
Yeah. Like right now, I'd be thinking, you know what, it would be nice to get the Hylos picked up. Because Hylos does work very well with the Zushin. Those skills synergize with one another. Can also help with CC. I mean, CC has high mobility. You throw down the glorious pathway and then you can add
begins.
High mobility, right? You throw down the glorious pathway, CC has even higher mobility with that. I mean, as you can see, even just flashing between the Lolita and the Hylos. Maybe I think actually the Hylos might have been a better pick in here.
I understand the Lolita.
Yeah, just for the deadly catch.
And the Tonopod memories actually also get reflected. But I don't think it's enough to warrant the Lolita.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, we can see the reasoning behind it, but it's... I don't know.
1,000 winters.
I think personally, like I only like a Lolita into a Kimmy. I mean, that's where I feel that she's the most viable.
Yeah, Kimmy, and maybe you can argue for against the Granger. If it was maybe Granger and Bane, yes, I would understand. But the Brody can literally just wait a second and then throw his torn apart memory. So, but one thing I do like is this Hylos pick from the side of Astraea. That's already mid lane dominance going to their side. So OTQ definitely need to look for advantageous positions maybe in the side lane, because this mid battle is going to be very hard in the early game.
Yeah, though in the first game it was also in that case, right? Their drafting for the early game is, I mean, it looks like they don't really like to draft for early game dominance, because I mean, here once again you've got the double MM strategy. It's not the most ideal. I mean, it's just a question right now: are we going to see the Zushin and the Hylos do what we'd expect them to do and just go ahead and invade those small camps?
You can invade the small camps, you can zone out the mid lane. There's so much you can do. The mid lane zoning will be a bit tough against Zation though, because her reach of skills is majorly very long. So I honestly think they should just go for the small camp teddy bear invade. This is 100% takeable.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, Zushin here is just trying to get a bit of poke here onto the Lolita. It did overextend, and you can see exactly what you were talking about there, Shroomzy. Right, Zetchen is one of the most annoying heroes to deal with in terms of poke. Like, Bane is waiting around here for the Litho. I actually thought they were going to make that rotation across towards the red buff side. Very wisely, I would say, Zelda has opted not to try to contest the Litho, realizing that, you know, they don't have that early game advantage.
Yeah, I agree with that. And even go for the red buff first instead of the teddy bear, because usually you would go for the teddy bear first. But knowing that there's a possibility for that gang coming over, expecting that and rotating accordingly. So very good play so far coming out from Zelda. I mean, Zelda has been MVP over and over again, no matter what role she plays.
Yeah. Well, except for the last game. Last game it was Owen on that Lunox. The damage output was just ridiculous. Brody trying to build up some stacks onto the carry. Nice second skill there from Kami-sama. Just trying to, first skill. Just trying to force the Brody away, using that just to gain a little bit of ability to zone.
I mean, Eve might be in a bit of danger. Lunox does have the lift off, and I think there's the deadly catch coming out. The shield not available. Zelda is in a bit of danger, and they will disengage from this fight. I mean, this is still Asher's early game to win. Oh, now there goes the engagement. Kami is in a lot of danger. Eve will be the first to fall. Fear of the Phoenix just used defensively, but I think this battle's already lost. Zelda going for an angle onto Brody, just poking out a bit, but I mean, oh, she's very, very low.
Yeah. You know, this is what I was saying with that old school rotation coming out from both teams, setting up to gank on the gold lane, both of them. I'd say okay for the side of Astraea. they had the opportunity to do so, knowing they have this massive advantage in the early game. But for the side of OTQ, that wouldn't be the best. They lift off once more as they get the turtle and a kill. CC also manages to walk it off. We'll lose a little bit of XP in that bot lane, but I don't think we'll be too unhappy with the trade-off so far.
100%. I would honestly say Crystal actually should just freeze his minion. I don't know why Roma is clearing the cannon minion. Sad face. But anyway, I mean, this is still 100% early game advantage coming out to the side of Astraea. Although the gold lead is slightly heading into OTQ's favor.
Yes. Well, which is a bit surprising, right? In terms of the fact that they lost the turtle and the first blood as well. But managing to I think keep the side lanes are doing an excellent job of getting their farm going. Once again, the rotation across from both teams towards the side lane. What a poke damage onto Eve. Zelda wants to try to force Crystal Queen back. Using that passive skill from the YSS. Still has Mountain Shocker available, has repositioned, moving towards the buff right now. And which is the best idea, not just to take the buff, but if anything has to happen, Mountain Shocker, you're going to get into the midst of that team fight in a heartbeat.
100%. So it is a bit of chaotic rotation now. Everyone's looking for some other angle, but both teams are playing very safe. Honestly, this Lolita pick is going to either be the make or break for the side of OTQ. I'm not liking the pick, but if Astraea doesn't respect it, it can be a turnaround play. Especially in Lord situation, because usually Bane wants to use a deadly cash to go for the major contention of the neutral objectives.
Yeah. Nice job being done by Blackley Kumar, just providing the vision and forcing the side of Astraea to where they can see. But now he's going to get poked out by the high loss. Though I don't think if you're a Ruby, you're not really too stressed about that. Oh, CC's a bit of no man's land. He's going to get taken down. There's Fury of the Phoenix Numenon Blast with the follow-up. It's a double. And they're just continuing this. Will we see the Maniac coming through for Zelda? Possible wants to go for it. Oh, no. The Maniac. Where's the Savage? Oh! Well, look. That was well worth it. Well, worth it. Like, you're dying for that, right? You can have no complaints.
Bro, imagine if we had a 5-minute Savage. That would have been insane. I've never seen a 5-minute Savage in a tournament game before, ever.
Yeah, that would have been a first for me as well. And with that, the ladies from OTQ, they turn it around. That movement there from Blackley Kumar, just scouting out, providing the vision that was necessary, allowed the team to set up, and they layered their skills so beautifully. Advantage firmly in their favor right now.
Oh, there's a Fear of the Phoenix already being used just offensively to try to stop Crystal Queen with that beautiful, glorious pathway. But now the mid lane isn't the danger. Astraea will secure a takedown mid lane, but now Zelda is into the mix once again. Psycho and Eve trying to look for a pick off. Eve is still chasing the dung, but now Kami is coming from side of the lanes. The flicker is there with the light wheels, and Psycho will go down. So even though the Psycho died, honestly, mid lane third, it's worth it.
Yeah. They wouldn't be too unhappy with the trade-off, especially considering there's still time to respawn for this first Lord, or it's the last turtle of the game. Though, do they have the ability to contest it is the real question.
I honestly think they really do. It's a 2k gold lead, but if they get into position very early, Astraea has the ability to contest this, but it all comes down to the management of the waves. I mean, you can't let CC leave the lane, otherwise that tower is down, and then it's open map for OTQ.
Yeah. So the map is fairly even right now. It's just a one turret difference in the favor of OTQ. Glorious pathway does come out from Hylos, but he's gonna have to disengage there. So Lolita trying to march in. Are they gonna try to go for this red buff contest? Bane takes it down quick enough. CC with the wave cut. I'm just checking that on the mini map, but it looks like both teams are going for a very different kind of split here. Kami-sama could be overextended, but manages to get back to safety. Ruby with armor fended onto 2. There's a Numenon blast with a follow-up. Curtain Call has lockdown 2. Do they have the damage throw to turn this around to Astraea? No, they don't. Mountain Shocker off the mark here as Zelda is into the mix, trying to get those pickups, pulling the passive back up and running as Kami-sama makes that rotation light wheels out, and it's going to be a 2-for-0 exchange. Ruby really the one who torn apart memory, survives it, but it's Blackley Kumar on this Ruby who's been setting the game up for OTK ladies.
I mean, bro, this Ruby has been on point with the Armor Fendant so far, and it fell up with the Fury of the Phoenix. That's a devastating combination. And, bro, honestly, the whole team has been doing very well. Like, yeah, they made a few mistakes in the early game against with Eve being a bit out of position, but they definitely made up for this in the mid to late game.
Yeah, I agree. They've picked up a pretty solid gold lead of around 6k, close to 6k. We're heading into Lord timing right now. So with that 20-second mark, it's the final wave before the Lord does spawn up. It's all about getting that map control now, using the waves to the best of your ability. Getting those lanes pushed in, setting up the slow pushes so that you can create that number overload around the Lord.
Yeah, they definitely need to manage the top lane, because honestly, I don't think that Astraea is looking to contest this Lord. Maybe getting a steal might be what they are waiting for, but Awen is a bit out of position, but does have the flicker. Luckily now Eve and Blackley Kumar is into the backline. They're looking for the angle. Oh, Fear of the Phoenix already being used, but now Zelda's into the mix. Kami is here. This is a 5v4 situation. Beautiful Numenon blast to secure the kill. That's a double kill for Blackley. We will see Kami take the forward. That's a 4 players down, and this is the free Lord.
Yeah. Zelda is quite low. She's gonna try to build something by using that War Axe passive there. Was a couple of hits away from the Lord, getting a very embarrassing kill.
Oh, that's always funny when I know Turtle or the Lord, and then you suddenly see shut down, and there's a Lord that slayed someone. That's hilarious.
It is. It's worthy of a YouTube shot.
100%. Almost as worthy as Angelic's dawning light that went the wrong direction.
Alright, so the Holy Shields are still up and running, right? There's just one tier 2 turret that remains standing for the side of Astraea. Ooh, they're going in for a bit of invade into the jungle as Zelda on that YSS manages to just escape the torn apart memory. Had to use the Mountain Shocker movement speed defensively.
Yeah, I mean, that was some clutch plays using the Mountain Shocker, just that extra bit of mobility. Blackley is now looking for a possibility with the Armor Fendant. I mean, there is still a mega minion wave coming in bot, so they still have the option to crack this turret if they maybe get one kill. Otherwise, just going for the top tier 2 might not be the bad choice, but it looks like they are going for this crack on the inhibitor. They are into position. Crystal Queen is scouting out a bit, but I think this is a successful defense.
Yeah, it's very difficult to try to get in the turret dives, especially with a Zushin involved, right? She's just going to be able to, as long as her positioning is on point, she's going to be able to CC quite a lot of the team all at once. Because, I mean, when you're trying to go for the turret dive, you're naturally in a very narrow space.
Red team hero has been slain.
That's a solo kill on Zelda, bro. Oh, now they cracked the tier 2 turret. They actually have an opportunity. There, Ruby goes in, Blackley Kumar with the flick. I'm offended. Onto 3, the Numenon blast is there to follow up, but luckily the Holy Shield pushes them away. But now, with the 4 team down, the bot wave has a few minion waves. This is the opportunity they have to crack the base.
Yeah. So someone needs to deal with bot lane, mid lane, and you got top lane. You can have a very nice sync here. I would actually think that Carry would make the rotation towards the top lane, but they opt against going for this. They decide to, push the lane and then just take some jungle farm. Not the most ideal trade-off, I would say.
I mean, there was 3 minion waves crashing. You could definitely have taken at least one of the inhibitors. But going for the caution side is not a bad idea, especially with the Lord being up in 15 seconds. So they will get the Lord. There's no more Holy Shields coming in. Athena is looking for some poke ability, but I don't think they can do anything against this Lord.
Yeah, very, very difficult. And once again, you can see Ruby in the front line here, just pausing chaos, dancing around, trying to get that arm offended to as many people as possible. There, I thought she was going in there. That full combination. It looked like it. She was in position, but I mean, you don't have the damage dealers in there. It would have just been a wasted ulti.
Yeah, I honestly think she went for that, but Crystal did stun her up in the last second, and that single second of stun was enough to just dissuade her of going for that full engagement. But I mean, the lane seems to be going for a more or less synced approach. So this is definitely an angle. I mean, they have a 10k gold advantage on their favor, so they can take the W.
Yeah. I mean, you can actually dive this one. This is, I mean, with the lead they have right now, it's there's a strong possibility to be able to do that. So they're going to at least get, they should be all 2, maybe possibly 3 of the tier 3 turrets down. Oh, the top lane one just managed to get defended there. Now they're trying to get this. There we go. It's going to be 2. As we see the Crimson Lantern out, the Fury of the Phoenix there to use as the counter initiation. Oh, the flicker, Nomanon blast gets the setup. It's 3 down. The deadly catch does come out. There's a shutdown kill. There's no real minion wave, but they're fighting through all of this here. It's a full team wipe, and this should be OTQ taking this in clean sweep fashion.
Oh, bro, crazy plays. I mean, game 1 was very, very back and forth. A lot more even. Game 2, OTK says like, okay, guys, we're done playing. It's late. I want to go nap. Let's end this fast, and they definitely did not disappoint. I mean, yeah, bro, this stabilizes OTK's positioning as the team to beat. They are top of Queen of the Mountain currently.
Yeah, you can definitely say OTQ is well, we've been saying this being the team to beat, right? But I'm going to say this, looking at what
Let me ask you this before you say that, Scalpy, right? So what you're trying to tell us is that OTQ is definitely going to beat OTK.
Well, you know, that's my next comment. I was actually going to walk into this, right? The way that OTQ played tonight, right? They could actually make a lot of male teams look super bad. Especially because if you were looking at the combinations and how they were combining, using the heroes with the wombo combos, even with like the likes of the Lolita. I mean, look at that team fight participation that Eve had with the Lolita. Look, it wasn't great for the draft, but I mean, that Luminon blast, it was a continuous flicker play stun that you would get the Ruby with the I'm offended with the flicker pullback. So OTQ definitely sitting really pretty, and I have to say I'm very impressed with their matches tonight.
Look, the Lolita pick, right? I still stand by it. It wasn't the best pick in the world. There was a way better picks to go with that, right? It's just like when it comes down to it, it's a 5-man game. The MVP for the match was the Ruby. She basically played the part of the Roma, which allowed the Lolita to actually shine a bit. If she didn't take that role, it would have been very, very difficult for Lolita as the front liner, the sole front liner. A lot came down to the rotations there from the Ruby. I mean, you're not MVP for nothing.
Yeah, no, agreed. But overall, OTQ, they had good synergy. They didn't swap out the members tonight. So overall, it was a very good performance coming in from OTQ. But yeah, nonetheless, GG's well played to all the teams that featured tonight. OTQ remains in the upper bracket as the same as Aphrodite's. So, whew.
Those two teams have not faced each other yet. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, indeed so. And the losing teams got sent down to the lower bracket. So they do have the opportunity, Astraea, Emperor, Asylum, they have the opportunity to come back and face off in the grand finals. So, but nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to conclude this stream. It's been a long evening. So, Way had PUBG, and thank you that we got blessed with him coming in, jumping in after PUBG. So thank you so much for that. And viewers, thank you all for joining us tonight. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And thank you for your continuous support. And on that bombshell, it is going to be goodbye and good night.